Tower, 5342 on Mount Vernon, visual runway 1.
Pushing 5342, Washington Tower, 1 star, 32017, gust 25. Can you take runway 33?
Yeah, we can do 33 for Boost 5342.
Pushing 5342, at the Wilson Bridge, change to turn for runway 33, runway 33, clear to land.
42 on Mount Vernon, visual runway 1. Change to runway
Pushing
33,
5342,
runway
Washington Tower, 1 star, 32017, gust 25. Can you take
Jet
79, 1 star, 32015, gust 25. Traffic 2 out, no delay, runway 16, takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 1, no delay.
33, runway 33, clear to land.
Washington Tower, American 3130 with you, runway 1.
American 3130, Washington Tower, 1 star, 31014, gust 25, runway 16, land. Traffic may depart parts arrival.
Okay, clear land, runway 1, American 3130. Washington Tower, American 3130 with you, runway 1.
American 3130, Washington Tower, 1 star, 31014, gust 25, runway 16, land. Jet 79, contact some parts today.
Okay.
American 3130, slow the final.
Slow in American 3130.
Pass 25, traffic just off the Wilson Bridge to CRJ at 1,200 feet, start from runway 33. This is French Brew. American 1630 Tower, runway 1, lot void, traffic throughout, start from runway 33, discharge 16 on final.
Runway 1.
25, traffic just off the Wilson Bridge to CRJ. Whiskey 5307, keep rolling out to November, count 47 today. This is French Brew. American 1630 1 star, 32014, gust 25, traffic 2 mile up base runway 33, no delay, runway 16 for immediate takeoff.
Number 1, clear for takeoff, American 1630.
Whiskey 5307, keep rolling out to November, count 47 today. Pass 25, get the CRJ in sight. American 1631. Pass 25, pass line is CRJ. 25, traffic 2 mile up base runway 33, no delay, runway 16 for immediate takeoff.
Number 1, clear for takeoff, American 1630.
American 4782, my pass. Pass 25, get the CRJ in sight. Pass 25, pass line is CRJ.
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing good. It's been busy. Been crazy. What's up, Scott? What's up, Crypto Dan? Busy. Cotton Trust. What's going on? Crypto Dan, Clintrons, Tam. Good to see everybody. Feel like I've been gone for a while. Why? Alright. Rough Patch, what's going on in Balta? Mr. Monty Fontaine, Brody Grove, how you doing? Psycho Crypto, what's happening? Rayath, Red Bull, Fried Kunz, good evening. Yeah, let's go. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like alpha. We only got alpha here. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else but alpha. Nothing else here. Oh yeah. What's up, Druts? Did you trust? CB what's going on? Data Dev. Oh man. Yeah, it was crazy. Edward, what's up? It's been a long day. I'm just getting over that cold. It's like just getting out of me. Getting out of my throat. What's up, Crypto 8? Yeah, Shishio, how you doing? What's up, Boosty? How you doing? See a lot of new people tonight. What's up, bud? Shaztown, how you doing? That's right, listen to Deerslayer or he'll throw you out. That's right. We got new rules. We got new rules, fresh setup. Everybody subscribes and smashes the like button. And Twitch is growing, by the way, so thanks everyone that went over there to Twitch and joined. Yeah. You do that and Deerslayer will play nice. Pups, this has been really sad. Really sad, right? So there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on. Let me know how the sound is. The setup is like half brand new. I'm actually going through for guests tonight. I got Zoom. I got a whole new setup actually. I know it looks the same, but it's really different. And let me know. Can you post that link that in the video you just played in the chat? Yeah, sure, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got another link coming up because there's a lot of conspiracies going on, right? You guys know that. There's a lot of craziness. And anyway, I solved it. I solved it all. Oh, I think I'm supposed to post it right here on YouTube, actually. Did it go through? News on the dismissal. Shishio, no. There is no news on the dismissal, hence why the prices are where they are. But a lot of people were asking about the theories. Hang on a second. This is all fucked up. Okay. Am I so high up?
The lives of 67 people on board. And already the internet is abound with theories about what might have happened. Was it a repeat of New Orleans and Las Vegas? Was it something about Saudi Arabia? Maybe even a shooting star or white orbs? Or was it DEI? Could it be one or any of those things? Definitely, maybe. But I have a sneaky feeling that when all the dust settles, the cause will most likely be some combination of decisions that were made in order to deprioritize safety and increase profits. Because near collisions happen all the time, especially in DC. This is an article from last April involving JetBlue and Southwest. Another one in DC, this one March of 2023, involving Republic Airways. Reagan Airport, DCA, is just one of the most trafficked air corridors in America. You not only have commercial planes, but you have military aircraft oftentimes flying side by side next to these commercial flights that are taking off and landing in DC. Yet last year, Congress authorized more flights to go in and out of Reagan Airport in DC. Why? Because Delta Airlines and other various airline lobby groups wanted them to do it, so they did. But at the same time, the country is short thousands of air traffic controllers. There are now reports that staffing was quote-unquote not normal last night in DC and that there was only one controller instead of the usual two. I don't know, what can I say? They got to get better lobbyists, I guess. This is from a pilot, now turned whistleblower, describing an alarming situation at another major airport in the United States. Quote, I'm a pilot and received this email from an airport manager about an issue that has been a growing problem for years in the Bay Area and is now growing even worse. San Carlos Airport is an airport within 10 miles of San Francisco International Airport, and it will have no air traffic controllers starting February 1st. The departure route for San Carlos directly overlaps the arrival path of San Francisco. San Carlos also hosts two of the area's largest flight schools. This means you now have a situation where inexperienced pilots will now be departing into highly complex airspace using solely their own judgment and reading of charts so as to not collide with aircraft landing in San Francisco. This guy goes on to describe some kind of FAA contract bidding situation that resulted in all of this, but not ideal to say the least. So what exactly happened to cause this tragedy in DC last night? We don't know for sure yet, but to me, I think this is a clear indicator, one of the many indicators of an empire in decline, and we'll have to see if people want to fix it.
Damn, that's heavy. What do you guys think about that? An empire in decline. So conspiracy theories are out, of course. They're filling up the internet. This one is crazy. Tuberculosis outbreak in Kansas. Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Flight that crash came from Kansas. Tanya Harding resurfaces the day a plane carrying figure skaters gets knocked out of the sky. Philadelphia Eagles posted this. Have I missed any conspiracy theories yet? Did they really post this? Can someone confirm this? I know there's some Philly fans out there. Did they post this? This is so weird. What, this got posted a couple, oh shit, man, a few days ago. Just dropped down to say, that is weird. That is weird. Where are we at? It's the great cycle. Ooh. What's up, Briz? How you doing? Long time no see, man. If anybody wants to join, let me know. I have a whole new way to do it, by the way. I got a new link. I think I posted it here. Cool. All right, well, I got the real reason that it all happened. You guys want to see it? I actually know what happened. Chad, let me know if you want me to tell you exactly what happened. Just smash the like button. Show me you want to know. I'll tell you exactly what happened. No, he did? Damn. Weird. Is there... The pay is not good enough? Is this thing... Okay. Okay, here you go. You asked for it. All right, this is an actual pilot, and he'll tell you exactly what happened, and it makes a lot of sense. All right? You guys want to hear this, by the way? What's up, Grogu? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Okay, let's do it.
Let's listen in together.
Okay, 79 contact so far today.
Okay.
American 7130 for the final.
You're going to see a back and forth now between Reagan Tower and the various aircraft that they have lined up on approach into the airport. This happened at about 8:46 p.m. Last evening, and you can see there's several airplanes lined up. That's typical coming in about that time of night at Reagan. They're talking to American Airlines 3130, which I think is number 2 for the runway. They're telling them to slow down to their final approach speed because they're separating everybody on the way in. It's going to turn out that American 3130 is a key player in what happens here.
Slow American 3130.
Pat 25, traffic just off the Wilson Bridge is CRJ.
Pat 25 is the helicopter that ran into the CRJ 700. It was a PSA flight. The flight number is 5342. It would go under the call sign Blue Streak 5342. You don't ever hear them talking to tower. They've already been cleared to land on runway 33. So they would come in on an approach on runway 1, and then they would kind of circle the land on runway 33. It's a little shorter runway, but they take some of the regional jets and they put them on that runway.
Okay, I will say that the fact that it's runway 33 is definitely a little unsettling. The fact that the Eagles did post that helicopter thing, it actually adds to it. So it is a little definitely out there. And plus, if you see the flight route of the helicopter before, it is a little strange for sure. It's definitely weird.
Pat 25 is the Black Hawk helicopter that is just south of the Woodrow Bridge. And they've just taken off. They're airborne. The tower is saying to them, there's traffic. It's a CRJ. It's at 1,200 feet lined up for runway 33. Do you have that traffic? Pat 25 is going to call back and say yes.
It's 1,200 feet, start runway 33.
Pat 25 says, has the traffic in sight, request visual separation. What that means is that they're going to take responsibility for visual separation from that aircraft. What happened? Here's what I think happened. This is not the final word on it, but what I think happened was it was at night. There's several airplanes lined up. There is that Blue Streak 5342, which is a CRJ that they ran into. Right behind them, just a few miles, is American 3130. Everybody has their lights on as they're coming in. I believe the helicopter looked at the American 3130 and said, I've got the traffic in sight, and they never saw the airplane, the CRJ that was right next to them. That's my conjecture on what happens.
American 1630 tower, runway 1 lock forward, traffic up on runway 33, dispatch 16 off final.
So this is typical stuff that's going on in a busy airport. They're lining somebody up to take off. They're saying, pay attention. I'm going to give you an immediate takeoff here. I've got traffic lining up for runway 33. That's the CRJ that got ran into. And he's on a 6-mile final. And it might be somebody even behind him, but they're lining everybody up to take off into land.
Please see 5307. Keep rolling out from November, about 47 today.
You can see at the bottom of your screen there, the CRJ, the Blue Streak 5342. They're beginning to now kind of come out a little bit to line up the runway, to land on runway 33. They're not going to go right straight down the river. They got to come out a little bit wider and come in. But remember, Pat 25, which is up here, the helicopter at the middle of your screen, they've already said, we accept responsibility for visual separation.
American 1630, 1 star, 32014, Galaxy 5, traffic 2 mile update from runway 33, no delay, runway 10 for BT
There's
takeoff.
American to
Number
take
1,
off.
clear to take off, American 1630.
Here it comes.
CRJ in sight.
Now the tower is seeing what's happening, and they're saying, do you have the CRJ in sight? Because you guys are getting kind of close. And the Pat 25, the helicopter, says, once again, yeah, and I'm asking for visual separation.
Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. So
Okay, the response.
here's a helicopter, yeah, and here's the plane that's really close. And it seems like the helicopter pilots thought the tower was talking about this other plane because there were so many planes coming in. They didn't understand that there was another plane out of their sight. So when they said they had the sight, or whatever that term was, they were looking at another plane. And right below them, or right above them, I guess, was the plane that was much closer than they realized. I do feel Tower probably should have clarified.
Responsibility's on you then.
Pat 25, pass on this, CRJ.
Pat has an aircraft in sight, request separation.
Okay, so Pat 25 says, has the aircraft in sight, request visual separation. I don't think they had these guys in sight. I think they had the airplane behind them in sight. That's why this is such a tragedy.
American 472, my bad, now for visual.
American 472, Oscar Tower 1 star, 32017.
So you hear somebody in the tower go, oh, when they see what just happened. As you can see in your screen here, the collision took place. The tower has seen it happen in real time. They're human beings are reacting just like you and I would. The helicopter ran into the CRJ. The CRJ's airspace was their airspace. In front of them, behind them, on both sides of them, it was a responsibility of the helicopter to maintain visual separation. They even told him a couple times, do you got him in sight? Do you got him in sight? He said, yep, got him in sight. I'm accepting responsibility for the separation. And I think just like when you're driving in a car and you look and you see a car behind the one that almost hit you, you see that car and you didn't see the one right here. And when you turn out in front, sometimes there's a collision. It's really tragic when this happens in an airplane. Again, it's been decades since there's been a mid-air collision in this country. This is such an unusual circumstance to take place. It's such a tragedy. It's been 12 years since there's been a fatality in a commercial airliner here in the United States. That's unprecedented. And that wasn't a mid-air collision. That was just an accident. This is a mid-air collision, and this hasn't happened in forever. So now we know what's going on here. Pat 25, the helicopter, accepted responsibility for visual separation. They probably had their eyes on the airplane behind them, and then they tragically ran into these guys.
How did you see that?
American 472, American 3130, go around turn left and 250, climb 3000.
So now what happens from the tower's perspective is they have to work through denial pretty fast. They just saw this happen in real time in front of them. They're human beings like the rest of us. They're kind of in shock, but they've still got airplanes coming in. They've got American Airlines 1630, which just took off. They've got to hand them off to departure. They got American 3130 that's coming in. They got American 472 behind them. They got to do something with these airplanes. Right? The airplane port is going to be shut here in a second. So they're going to start telling all these guys to go around while they're trying to handle the emergency and get the emergency equipment out. And all of that is, everybody's kind of in a little fog for a few seconds here while all of this is taking place. The tragedy of it hits you hard. And they're very professional. Watch how they handle this. But man, they're busy.
Left 350, 3000, American 3130.
Tower, Blue Streak, 5347 is on final. Request runway 33, circle to 33.
Taking heading from American 3130.
American 3130, go around turn left and 270, climb 3000.
270 on the heading, 3000.
See how fast he's talking? He's trying to get all these other airplanes out of here.
Crash. This is alert 3. Crash.
Okay, what's MWAA? It's the Metro Washington Airport Authority. Every airport has some sort of governing authority over it. Many times it's called the Port Authority. Up in Boston, it's Mass Port, right? In New York, it's the Port Authority. Down here in Washington, it's the Metro Washington Airport Authority. They're now announcing officially there's a crash. So they go over the radio and they broadcast to everybody. The tower is the main recipient of this, that there's been a crash. He's going to repeat that. That puts a whole bunch of things into motion all at the same time. The fire crews now are going to jump in their uniforms. They're going to get in their fire trucks. They're going to drive to where the crash is. There's going to be details about this coming. But this whole thing is very frenzied and happens very fast. But these are really highly trained professionals. They do a really terrific job.
Alert 3. Crash. This is alert 3.
And alert 3 is a crash.
Oh, shit. Where's the alert 3? It is off the approach end of runway 33. Approach end of runway 33. Helicopter crash. Helicopter. Copy out this morning. Crash. This is alert 3. 2 helicopters.
Okay, so again, fog of war. The first report that they get is that it's 2 helicopters. They're going to clarify this really quickly because the tower is talking back and forth to them. The tower's going to say, nope, it was a CRJ and a helicopter. So they get this, because it's cleared up pretty fast.
Helicopter CRJ, approach end of runway 33.
That's really fast.
The approach end of runway 33, a mile off final. Crash. Kilo CRJ, approach end 33. Okay. How many totals on board? We don't have any of that information. Tower's reporting a CRJ and a helicopter crash.
So they're passing the information back and forth to the first responders who need it. Everybody's trying to clarify while they're jumping in their trucks and they're heading out there. Now they know exactly where they're going. It's at the approach end of runway 33. It's somewhere in the Potomac. Now they're going to have to coordinate boats and other things. Eventually they're going to get helicopters involved.
Can we go ahead and hold all operations till we have emergency units respond? We're going to go ahead and show the aerodrome closed.
They want to close the airport so they can go.
Yeah, that's affirmative. All
unhindered.
operations are closed.
Everything's closed. Huh?
And everybody just hold your positions, please.
All right, pups. I just want to do a moment of silence, all right? It was really sad. A lot of people lost their lives. Yeah, Mr. Fontaine, exactly. Now, could there be something, maybe the chopper shouldn't have been there? Maybe people talked about remote control, this or that. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But the way he's explaining it does make sense. It does sound like they were really confused. Yeah, amen to the ages, brother. Yeah. So, everybody count your blessings. You know, somebody once told me, they said you should live your life half and half. You know, like the half full, half empty, but it's like you should live half your life like you're going to live to be 100 years old, and you should save your money for that. But you should live the other half of your life like you only got 5 days to live. And spend your money the other half like that. We don't know how much time we have. I'll just be grateful for every moment you have. I think about that every time I see somebody. I try to have a good laugh with everybody. I don't know when I'll see them again, you know. So, life is amazing, man. You got to make the best of it. Make the best of it while we're here. Absolutely. So maybe it just was confusion. But we'll see. You know, even the pilot said he doesn't know. We're going to get more facts. But it was pretty weird. Yeah, maybe it was something, somebody they had to do something about. You know, there was already suspicions about a body was being air flighted to DC, like a VIP of some kind. Who knows, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna call everybody, hug everybody I see, you know? All right, well, guess you just made Forbes. So we got the 4 on the Forbes. Look at that. Let's see what history is going to reveal to us. Is he going to be part of this group or not? Yeah, sometimes things just happen. Gratitude. Just let as much grace flow into your life as you can so you can share with everyone you love and care about, man. About the Doom plane. you guys have looked up way more stuff than I have. My uncle's an aeronautical engineer, and when I was a little kid, he used to take me to the airfields and teach me about planes. You know how some guys go to the track and guys talk about engines? Well, the planes would fly over and he'd tell me what engine it was, and he would tell me all about the planes, and he just loved airplanes. So I do subscribe to some pilot channels, and I love it. He'd also take me to like model airplane things. You know, I was little, so it was just cool hanging out with him. He would tell me about all the specs on all the different airplanes and the engines and how high they can fly and how fast they could go and all that stuff. So we kind of put that in me, like a love of flight and airplanes. So, yeah. He lives and works up in Canada for one of the airlines up there in Toronto, I think. What's up, Coexistent? How you doing? I did put a link. It's a new link. Steven, you'll probably like it. It's got Zoom capabilities, so you can tweak it now. They are. Yeah, we're going to fly through crypto. That's going to be our flight, okay? We're going to fly through our crypto bags. But check it out, guys. I think the Epstein client list is coming out. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Case, I have worked on this for years, trying to get those records of who flew on Epstein's plane and who helped him build this international human trafficking, sex trafficking ring. Now, earlier I urged then Chairman Durbin to subpoena those records, and I ended up being blocked by Senator Durbin and Christopher Wray. They stonewalled on this, and I know that breaking up these trafficking rings is important to President Trump. So will you work with me on this issue so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings?
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past.
Damn, Cash Patel. I think he's going to do some damage. I can tell. He's got some people scared already. And yeah, this is you're seeing it, man. This is the Forbes 4. This is going to go down like the Titanic, man. This is going to be, yeah. I don't need to make any comments on this one. I got to take out Epstein. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer. It's coming. So this guy. Come back to that. Yeah, this is why you don't play with fish. You just eat them. She was fine. She was fine. But, you know, they're for eating. That's my lunch. All right. We don't play with them. All right. All right. This is funny. Best Bond theme. Cash got the laser eyes. Yeah, man. He's got those eyes. You don't want him set on you. So B Roots posted this. You know, I think we'll watch a minute of it here. The B Roots court. He's having a good time.
The defendant with his lawyers, Nagabo, the African voodoo priest that has been living for 420 years and 69 days, is being sued for false judgment and undercover working for the DOJ, Department of Cheats, and flooding the price of the Etropa ecosystem so that he could buy more coins. He is also being sued for singing voodoo hymns to those in the community. Nagablo claims he was just stating his personal opinion and did nothing wrong. This is the case of flooding the voodoo teddy bear.
Now, in my 25
teddy
years
bear? What the fuck?
Of judging cases, I have never dealt with an African voodoo priest that has been living for 420 years and 69 days. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little afraid of you. I don't want to judge against you because I'm afraid I might fly off this seat and just go somewhere in the world that I've never seen in my whole entire life. So I really don't know what to say, but I do this for justice. I do this for the people. And you name Nagabo. You know, why you gotta bring this onto the crypto community?
I've been doing this for 35 years.
That's okay. You've been doing it for 35 years. That don't mean you gotta bring this voodoo stuff into crypto. Why you trying to stick needles in people? Ain't nobody do nothing to you. People just trying to make a living. People over here just trying to get by. You come over here, you just start sticking needles in people. I don't get it. Like, I shouldn't even be asking this. God help me. Please, God help me. I shouldn't even be asking this. I am stepping over the boundaries right here in the law of court. You're getting sued for giving hymns to other people. Voodoo hymns to other people. I don't even want to know what that sounds like. But because I have to ask it in court, and you have to be able to prove your point, please explain to me what is a African voodoo priest hymn that you want to give to this community.
I charge it. I'll take it back, like I do everything else.
Wait a second. What do everybody else sell?
All right. Moon King, you get an Oscar, brother. You got the Oscar award. I think we got another serious contender for the Oscar here. Right on. Oh, shit. Okay. Got some crazy other news. All right. Let's go see what's going on. I'll come back. I know you guys got some questions. Somebody asked about where to live and all that. Tell you what, let's go look some charts, and then we will go and I'll show you some clips about also why I chose where I lived and answer some of you guys' questions, because a lot of people had questions about what's going on. All right, look at Bear. What is this? Can I make this smaller? Hello. Come on. All right. What's wrong with Bear? Who's that? Mark Willikin? You want to play Nagabo? Does Nagabo go on there? I didn't see him. All right, tell you what, we'll come back. We'll hit it. Who's asking about the Bear chart? What's the problem with Bear? It looks fine. Bear's doing good. This is, man, Bear is getting volume. Do you guys see this down here? Do you guys see this volume pickup? Do you guys see this? Now, obviously, we've got a big hole in here we didn't fill, of course. But, you know, we have a little reversal right there. But, you know, until we break this support, I'm not so worried. Of course, you guys, obviously, now that you've been watching my channel, you probably already see what I see. An big untested area right here. Now, obviously, this would be an amazing place to get some more. I would absolutely get some more if we got in here. Don't think we're going to get in there. I think it's going to be more like to the top of that range over there. So, probably something like this. Oh, it'll probably hang on the top of that guy. I think my purple line's got it. It really depends what happens here in the next week or two. We could easily come down, take a dip in here and go. You know, either we're already done with the move down, or we got a tiny bit more. You know, like you could see it like something like this, this. You know, this is fair game. But maybe it's not that, right? Maybe it's that and a wick into here, right? It's certainly possible. I'm ready for it if it is. All right, I'll pick up more. But in general, yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Let's look at the bears. So let's see what we get over here. Let's see what we see. can go to the weekly here. Yeah, look at this. Bumped up, got a little bit of turn up there on the weekly. A little bit of indecision. It's kind of playing with the market. RSI does look like it does want to come down. We're already perched up at 60. We hit a 82 up here, which is the highest it's ever been. It's not the prettiest looking RSI, but neither is this, kind of thing too. It really just depends what kind of news we get. The charts are telling me it wants to come down here and grab some liquidity, okay? There's probably a ton of people that will enter the trade down here, and the chart seems to know that, right? It knows it. I need to put something else on here. What does it mean if a hole has to be filled in a chart? This is my kind of show. My kind of dev. I like a dev with a good imagination. You know what I mean? I'm almost done with this cold, by the way. A little more sniffles, almost done here. But sometimes there's a hole that just has to be filled, okay? And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to fill it. Yeah. When it comes down here, I'll be one of the people lined up to fill it, okay? Because I wouldn't let this opportunity go. If we go up from here, I'm happy to. Steady pup. There's some holes that have to be filled, all right? And we're looking for people who are qualified enough that can get in there and do it. That can get in there and fill it. Briz, I'm a serious leverage play on Pulse, all right? St. Wolf is a serious leverage play. Let's go look at BFF. See what's going on. So we're going to keep our eyes on this. Obviously, everyone's keeping their eyes on the market right now. What is this little box? BFF, pretty much exactly the same thing. There's absolutely some, got a little hole in here too. Let's go turn on some stuff. See how big the hole is. Is it wide or is it tight? Let's go to weekly. Yeah, it wants to turn bullish. Once again, RSI. Oof. Not the prettiest looking thing either. Neither is this, to be totally honest with you. All right. But it's holding up. It's strong. The conditions for me to go up have been met for a lot of these, right? Like, if we were to go up, good. I got bags of all the bears. All right. I'm happy with it. But if it comes down, I'll be ready to swoop in, okay? I will be ready to jump in. BFF looks stronger than Teddy Bear right now. It looks really strong. Only a $6.9 million market cap. If you didn't have either one, this could be a good play too, especially because it's such a low market cap. It may run harder, but I would just get both. So yeah, both bears are going to run pretty good. I do want to see also Teddy Bear Jr. Teddy Bear Jr. I've been keeping my eye on that little baby bear. Where's that little baby bear? Teddy Jr., where you at? What you doing? Teddy Jr., look at that. Right to the middle of my box. Look at that. Came right in there when I wasn't even paying attention. Little baby bear came right in. Let's see what's going on. What you got? Can we get a daily on this yet? Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's down to the bottom on the daily. Yeah, really juicy. I think, I hate to say it, but you could come a little bit lower. But we're certainly in a DCA range for this for sure now. Came right in there, fit like a glove. Look at that. Just slid right in. I didn't know you were wearing pants, Deerslayer. This is the no pants stream. The Bears are looking good. Bears are looking really good tonight. Not gonna lie. You know, I have my concerns, but it's normal in a bull run to have your concerns. It's never gonna feel like it's always straight up. We got to see what happens. Is there more? You know, I do think we're gonna go bullish. Let's go look at that Bitcoin chart where we left off. You guys remember this quick drawing I made way back? Now, if you guys remember, I drew this weeks ago. The price was over here when I drew this. None of this was here, okay? And I played the clip, and most of you guys were here when I drew this. And look how it tracked. And then I added this like over a week ago. So we were, I think, over here when I added this little bit. And now look where we're at. I mean, this is crazy, by the way. This is crazy. I want to show you something. Look what we're doing now. Now, the only thing I moved was that little top thing I made so I could clearly see the pattern. But look, we came and met the other. Look, I haven't touched it. It's the exact same thing from over here. Exactly the same. I haven't touched it since the day I made this. Over 2 weeks ago, I drew this, okay? We came over here and met this perfectly. And we're tracking, I mean, for just a quick sketch, pretty on point. So I haven't been worried at all. It kind of pretty much did what I was imagining that Bitcoin was going to do a few weeks ago. It's almost tracking exactly what I had in mind for the price action. Yeah, Steady Pub, that's why I'm a huge fan of BFF and Bear as well, because it's an Atropa play as well, you know. Yeah, if you like the alpha, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, you know, put in the comments if you want me to replay this video the day I drew this. This was like over 2 weeks ago now. The price was down here, and I drew this out for you guys live. We have tracked that price action perfect, except this little bit right here. But I will say I did add a section a few days later, and it did go up there. And we came down, bounced pretty much off that line I drew, and we're just going right up the other line I drew. Like, insane. It's crazy. That's why this is the ultimate channel for price action, for alpha. I don't talk a lot, just show you guys. Now we're at 105. We're above good support. I mean, we're really healthy, all right? Now we are below this resistance line, which was really important to me. A lot of people weren't talking about it. I did use this line to draw this out. You can see here, I had this line. That's why I drew it coming up to here, and I drew it exactly like the way I did do it, because this is an important line to me. I noticed if I've ever seen some other people, they don't understand why this is an important line. It's a very important line, all right? Because we've fallen under after we made our high, which is over here at 111,000, 110.7, okay? That's why it's such an important line. We fell under after making that high. So we've been getting rejected by it, but we're coming up. We're making pretty much an inverse head and shoulder. You can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here. And we need to get above, for me, we need to get above pretty much this all-time high, 110-ish, 111-ish. We need to get above 110. If we get above 110, it's on. It's really on. But I was already feeling, you know, since obviously I drew this, so I was feeling that after we cross the end of the month, this line is January 31st, that the uptrend would commence sometime after the end of the month. That's why this blue line is here. Now, for those of you guys who are new, you guys know this is what I drew over here, which was the March 21st, okay? And my gut feeling was that we were gonna run in through February and March, okay? Now, this line down here I drew a few days ago or a week ago or something. So this wasn't connected to this when I did draw this. So that's why you don't see it over here. Oh, did I draw it on the same day? Maybe I did sketch out a low possibility. Oh yeah, because 73K, is that what that is? Oh yeah, touching this top of the support down here. Was always a possibility, right? So this is still possible. I mean, they could fake us out, drop us down, make us range, and then pop us in after March. I don't know, but I still feel my first choice is still, we're lining up for a breakout. And you can see it also on the other chart. And Bitcoin dominance looks like it's going to fall apart. PTGC has been pumping nonstop for a while, man. Yeah. Steady Pup made Pulse Pup, which is also a ETF on PulseChain. PTGC is a ETF on PulseChain. Really interesting projects. TJ. No, TJ is its own thing. Somebody made it, but they did come on stream. We've seen them. They've revealed themselves. They seem like a good group of people, but just be aware that TJ is made by an outside team. Okay, I do like the chart because it's moved in the natural. I don't see a lot of fuckery on the chart. Okay, and I do look for. There's always manipulation in crypto. Okay, always. Doesn't matter what chart it is. There's some market maker or some whale somewhere. Okay, but I look for health. Even pDAI, but pDAI was done. The market maker was really smart on pDAI. Okay, and if there is one here, they're very light-handed. Okay, this is a very healthy looking chart. All right, looks really good. But BFF and Teddy Bear, first two bears are by 414, the Atropa dev. So be aware of that. And I'm much heavier position in those two because of that, right? And obviously, I'm been a huge Atropa and pDAI fan, and I'm sure anyone following this channel knows who Atropa developer is. So we have a high level of trust and respect for that person. So definitely took a heavier position there than, let's say, on Teddy Bear Jr., right? But it is what it is. We need to see Ethereum. We'll come. Yeah, I mean, PTGC still rocking up. Every indicator is cranked. You do have a little bit of bearish divergence over here as we push up, but in a bull market that can run for a while. It doesn't have to come into play yet, but you absolutely need to recognize that, okay? That means that the price is climbing, but the energy of the move is coming down, to make it really simple, okay? The energy of the move is coming down, all right? Could it go longer? It could. It could absolutely keep going, all right? It could absolutely keep going, but you should be aware if you're entering a position up here that you have a lower high on the RSI and a higher high on the price. So you should be aware, okay? You should have a stop in your head of where you would close that position out, okay? You should, if you enter this trade, you should have an exit in mind, let's say, right? I entered, way over here, so it's not really a concern for me right now. But if you're entering, you should be aware of that. Volume is kicking, man. But yeah, I got bearish divergence. Yeah, keep your wits about you. I'm definitely one of those of the camp that this time is not different, right? Like, we always want to believe in crypto. This time is different, but this time is not different. An asset is an asset. There's supply and demand, and RSI is a good indicator of what's happening there with demand, especially if you're not comfortable with looking at candles and wicks and what have you, right? So, and there's a very strong market maker on that. Okay, you can see it. I can see it in the moves, but that's okay. That's it. That's part of, like I said, it's part of crypto. And that's how it goes. Now, Ethereum, what's going on? Look at this. So we're in this falling wedge now. I think it's pretty official. We are slamming right into resistance, which has kind of been the story of Ethereum for over a year. It's been wanting to break out. It's been wanting to, Ethereum should be at 5,000-6,000. Okay, it really should have broken the old all-time high by now. Okay, we got institutions and banks looking at crypto now. Weird times. Well, yeah, definitely, man. Vlad, good afternoon, man. How are you? Let's see. I mean, it's just hanging out. What I do. So click too many buttons. Just want to see MACD. Come back. There you go. They could just hold it here. This has a very strong market maker on it. Okay, they're holding this. They are holding this. They are timing this. POTUS is buying ETH. Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe he knows a little something. Maybe they're going to range it. Maybe it's going to pop. You know, it is in a falling wedge. We are in a fractal. Okay. February is always a green month. I want you guys to know that. If you look at charts of months, February is always green. All right. We're also post-election, which is generally a bullish time in markets. But I'm going to say that we have had a lot of surprises. So I don't really know. You know, I was saying before that we are going to have the bull run. People are going to be made to feel like you're not going to get the bull run, okay? But we are going to have a bull run. How they're going to make it difficult is by doing these manipulations, like maybe ranging things longer than they should. We had the high before the halving. Because look, you've had 3 bull runs. The fact that all of us can go and pull fractals and have decisiveness and market, the sentiment can be so consistent and uniform that, look, there's a fractal. We're supposed to break out right now. February is going to be bullish. We all know we're all going up. It's too much consensus in a way, right? So maybe that's why they played it with the high before the halving, because you better believe BlackRock knew what they were doing when they announced it, when they announced in 2023 that they were selling, or they were flooding Bitcoin. The news cycle was, and then the announcement came in 2024 that was it in 20 with the ETF. They knew what they were doing, right? So they knew we were going to get the high before the halving. They were well aware of that. All right. So, but other people would have told you, hey, it's going to be like this. The high, the halving is at this point, blah, blah, blah. So at this point too, I'm open to surprises. I'm just ready for them, and I'm okay with it, because I'm not of the camp that the bull run's going to end. Even if we had a big, smackdown suddenly, I 100% believe we're going into euphoria in 2025 or the beginning of 2026. And I want to be clear with that. That is my stance. Even if we got a big smackdown now as a surprise, we are going into the euphoria phase of this cycle this year or the beginning of next. And that's going to be the big surprise, that it's going to push up way higher than people realize. I really believe that. I just maybe don't think it's going to play out exactly like people expect. So I'm already ready for that. I'm ready for them to throw who knows what surprises at me. I've taken more profits than I normally should, or, I was kind of more strategic about that. And I'd recommend you guys think about that too. So you always have a little bit of cash. So you're like, you can run in and scoop up your favorite altcoin, or you can just run in and pick up, one of the big plays like Bear or Incentive or Atropa or pDAI, right? You're ready for it. So be aware of that. I'm definitely playing this a little more strategically for sure, but I'm playing it as if the cycle is going to play out. I just think we may have surprises. This is all it is, right? Because how else are they going to make it difficult? They have to make it hard some way. They have to make it hard, in some way. ETH is ETH has been cup and handle. It's been inverse head and shoulders. It's had every bullish thing you can imagine going on with it. For a white swan, 100%. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to make the markets go up, okay? And a lot of people that are in denial and think, okay, we have to go into a depression or a recession, they're just going to be wrong. Something is going to turn sentiment, and we're going to go full on. It could be something about the taxes, maybe no income tax. Maybe they drop income tax for the year. Who knows what they do, right? Shenanigans. Or maybe there's an escalation of war, and they decide to print money. They just need an excuse to do something, right? It may not even be printing money. They could just drop capital gains tax. If they drop capital gains tax, that would be considered a white swan event. And I've been saying that for a number of videos, that they could just drop. I think I literally said it in the last video, and then literally the next day, the news cycle was Trump wants to get rid of capital gains tax on crypto or something like that. So it's going to come in some form, and it's going to surprise everybody and catch everybody off sides. So even if we did have a smackdown, it can't be that low, because you still, I think, game-wise, they want to create conditions where they still catch a lot of people off guard. So for example, if Trump is positioning really heavy at 3K ETH, maybe the lowest if we do go might be 28K, right? While people are sitting around waiting for, what would be a target down here, 2,200 or 2,600, 2,500, and they'll run it up, on some bullish news or event or something like that. But no, it looks really bullish. This is really gorgeous looking. When this rips, it's going to rip. And I think it's going to rip pretty quick when it does. Yeah, I mean, that would, you would see the $5 trillion sideline in money markets. All that capital would go right from the money markets right into crypto, like instantly. Like it would just beeline right into crypto. And you got to remember, another thing that could be announced is BlackRock has been talking about the tokenization of assets. All right. And I'll be honest, since he announced the ETF, he's been waxing poetic about tokenizing assets. Maybe he tokenizes the stock market and they create not even derivatives, but somehow they create the ownership on the stock and they can trade that contract. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know what game they'll come up with, the rules to that game, but they could 100% tokenize the whole stock market and then drop capital gains. Money will exit money markets and the stock market and just go right into crypto. Oh, man. Yeah, it would be crazy. And you can call that a white swan event. That would be the ultimate white swan event. Exactly. Whoever said that. So there's a lot of things that could happen. And I do think something is going to happen to shake sentiment in the other direction. Turk, I was just explaining, I think they're holding it here. They're keeping it here. They're timing it. ETH has had a heavy market maker on it because it's absolutely had, somebody's been keeping it in this range. Okay. This is huge institutional funding on Ethereum. Okay. You could see the buys, POTUS was making around 50, 60 million in ETH, or like huge moves in ETH. All right. Let me bring this volume down just a little bit. Let's see. We can go look at USDT dominance too. We were looking at that the other day. All right, what did we do? What the hell was I drawing over here? What was I doing? Oh, okay. So I was probably saying we come up to this and get smacked down. If we do get like one big shakeout, we could come up, hit that, and go down. I think we're going to continue down. Okay. You guys can see this is long time going for you guys. You see, we hang on this support line for years, all the way back to the beginning of crypto. This is USDT. When we go low, assets go up. When USDT dominance spikes, it's usually the peak of the bear market, okay? Means everybody's in stables. And right now, everybody's ditching stables, okay? And we want this to break to the downside. And obviously it broke. You got to understand how big this support is. Look, let me show you. Do you guys see how massive this support is going back? It's never broken it before. Listen to what I'm saying. It's never broken it before, okay? It's literally floated a lot of times. And we broke it. We broke it hard, okay? Really hard. And you've got this doji on the weekly forming. Now, when's it close? Got 3 days left to close, so we don't have confirmation on that yet. But let's see what the daily looks like here. Yeah, this looks bearish. This looks very bearish right here. This is obviously pretty technical bear flag right here playing out. Nothing that special about it. It's just a matter of how long we're going to range and fill out this flag, right? Now, we could come and pop back up, like I think I was showing that drawing, and hit this support. We could range as long as they want to range us. But at some point, this is going to break down, and that is going to be the most epic, euphoric bull run I think you'll ever see in your life. It's going to melt faces. Some of you are really going to need some therapy because of how mad your gains are going to be. You're absolutely going to need therapy. It's going to be insane. As far as I see this, short of some mad fuckery, big surprises, it's a matter of time before this just breaks down, okay? The downside, and we rip. Yeah, you got to. I would have a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. There's always opportunities popping up. But I'm heavy. I'm heavy in though. I'm very heavy in. Others, was I charting this? Yeah. It's a massive bull flag on the others. Yeah, looking really good. We're looking good. Now, Pulse, what's going on? What is going on, PulseChain? Is PulseChain looking a little sad right now? It's looking a little bit sad, huh? Because it's waiting for good news. It's waiting for good news. Well, let's throw on something like... let's see what... Yeah, Super Trends red on the weekly. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but we're right at the end of this formation here. Okay? We're right at the end of it. And it's just a matter of time. You guys get that, right? It's squeezing down. It's just squeezing down, okay? Squeezing down to the very end. It's a matter of time. Now, when it breaks out of here, it doesn't have to just break out and fly, though that would be a very desirable thing for it to do. Okay? It could certainly break down some more before we rip. It could certainly break down some more. See how we've wicked underneath the support here before? It could absolutely do that again. I was saying before, it could turn into one of these suddenly if it comes down here. It could pop out of here and hang out on here and slide down a little bit more. But either way, this is coming to an end. This is going to end soon. And eventually, this is just going to be like a flat thing over here. Just this nice, big, wide, fat W. All right? And we're going to be off in the clouds up here. Probably racing toward, I'd say, 7 to 10 billion market cap pretty quickly, okay? Yeah. Honestly, I think the charts look bullish as fuck. Yeah, it's a massive W. It's a massive W in the macro for sure. Okay. But I'm just saying about where we are now. Okay. This has been a W in formation since I've been charting it, right? This has been playing out. I have videos on my channel going back 6 months, and I said that PulseChain was going to form a W. Pulse was going to make a W, is because for Win, Richard Hart Win, Inc. was going to make a W, and PulseChain was going to make a W, Pulse. And so far they made Ws. And this could absolutely pop out of here and just go straight up, okay? We could get good news tomorrow. Maybe it'll be timed with the ETH breakout. Maybe ETH breaks out, and we come back, consolidate here a little bit, and go. So ETH breaks out, and we break out at the same time, and you end up with this like massive fucking W. Okay. Just how much time do we got here? Let's go. Oh. That's what it comes down to. But it looks great. I think we're good. And if we break this support and we get a little lower, I'm gonna get a little more. I don't care. I'll get a little more. I mean, you'd be crazy not to. I wouldn't mind if the RSI on the weekly caved in just a little bit more. Like came down at least like. Yeah, I mean that would be sick. If this came down just a little bit, you'd know you'd be ready to just pop so hard. And it looks like you could. That's what I was saying. Maybe you get that little bit, and that little bit down is the spring you need, wherever that happens. But maybe we come to the end. What's that? March already, huh? We got to do something here. Yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be crazy. I think I showed that on one of the charts, right? Get a little dip down. Where's it at? Had like a little bearish case over here. Let's get rid of this right now. We need a spring. Maybe we get like some kind of spring down here. And you get that RSI reset and pop, come flying out of here. one last scare. Get the little jeets out of there. There's a few stragglers holding on. We need to shake off. There's a few stragglers holding on. All right, Hot Hex, what's going on? Okay, well, it's an ascending wedge. Fine. Hey, if it comes in here and I get this price, happy days, okay? If I don't care. I've already DCA'd a little bit. I think it's a good price. It's going to follow Atropa and pDAI and what have you. It's been holding up pretty good. But it is a bit of a... Yeah, no, I'm going with this. I'm going with that. Turk, which one were you looking at? Oh, Hot Hex? So my thing with Hot Hex right now is that the RSI and the MACD are a little hot. They're getting up there. I mean, it's not hot. Look, RSI is only at 56 right now. But since it's in this formation, it doesn't need to come into this box per se. Okay, it doesn't need to come down into there. It could just fall out a little bit. I would even say I would take this right here. And I would consider most of these moves, same I was telling you on Pulse, as part of a spring. And I would expect, just from experience, that you're going to see some bullish divergence if we get a fall down on most of these charts. So Pulse 2, if you got this down move, ETH as well. Obviously, I'm looking at Hot Hex. I'm expecting, probably a drop and then like a bounce to a very high level, telling me that people are ready to step up. And that's probably our spring to blast off into outer space. Should be buying pWBTC right now. Is it going a little lower? Okay, let's go look at that. Let's go check it out. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Do it now. It's good for your health. It's good for your health. It'll give you good luck when you're traveling. And if you have Twitch, go over there and check out Twitch and subscribe over there and like the video, because we're spreading the word. We got Twitch going. We got X going. We got, I think we're on, where else are we? We're somewhere else too. I'm just blasting it out into the interwebs. You sold your wife to buy last dip? Good man. Good man. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. Deerslayer, how many people smashed the like on that last one? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy right now? OnlyFans. Oh, that's right. I am going to OnlyFans right now because I told them our pants were off, and they're like, "Okay, you can be over here." Because at first they were like, "No, we don't do crypto." I was like, "All our pants are off. We do crypto, pants off." And they're like, "Oh, okay, come on over." So we actually have some fans over there on OnlyFans. They are watching us. I did tell them, I promised them I would stand up at some point in the stream so you could see my lower half. Check out SETI Pub. Yeah, let's go look at Pulse Pup. Pulse Pup. Pulse Pup. Yeah. Where are you at? Oh, it wouldn't save the chart for it, so I had to pull it out of there. Where is it at? Pulse Pup. Let's see if it saved my chart finally. Yes, it saved my chart. Look at that, look at that. See, that's what I was telling you guys about bull runs. When you see these gravestone dojis sometimes, it just doesn't even matter. Doesn't even care. So this is also an ETF. Huge fan of this. One thing I do like about this is that the market cap is a lot lower for PulseChain too right now. I mean, 10 million is it wasn't low before, but now 10 million is actually a deal on PulseChain. Things are starting to get up there. And it's doing numbers. It's an ETF. I know SETI Pup. I met him in Atropa. He's a good man. He likes dogs. I like dogs. We got a lot in common. But you got some bearish divergence forming on the RSI, but that's to be expected. This is flying off the rails, very similar to PTGC. Now, you can have bearish divergence for a very long time in a bull run, all right? So I can't. This is, I mean, everything's just bullish about it, but it is up there, okay? You have to see that you hit a 97 on the RSI, and the price was down here at 130. Now the price is 225, almost double that, and the RSI is only at 83. So the trend could be slowing down a little bit. So you might have some, you might want to watch for that entry. Is it possible you could get a tap a little bit lower? But this is something it's actually on my list. So for you guys that are new, we have a list. It's called The List. And we had a lot of scams and rug pulls early on PulseChain. So I created an email list. It's in the Telegram. It doesn't cost anything. We did our best because we talk to people and look at charts all the time to vet and grab things with the least possibility of being a rug pull or a scam. And we cross-reference that with what we thought was going to be good performers. So PulsePup's actually on that list. So go over there, sign up for it, go to the Telegram, and get on that list. I got another one coming out soon. We'll have some updates to it. And that way you'll know what we get, because whatever is on that list is going to be talked about here on the channel, okay? We're going to do live, and we'll add people as we meet cool devs and people that, once again, we're going for people that are fully doxed. And when fully doxed, that means that I've at least seen the person, okay? I've met them, okay? It doesn't have to mean that everyone has seen them. There are some people that run some of these projects that you might not have seen, but I've met them on video or on a call, so I know them, right? So I feel very confident putting it out there. And once again, any of this stuff in crypto could go to zero tomorrow, including PulseChain. Nobody knows. It's not financial advice. You got to do your own research and take responsibility. This is an extraordinary, risky business, but with that risk comes incredible upside and opportunity. So that's why we're here, right? I got my rent money saved up. I got that put aside, all that stuff. But you got to be aware that it is still crazy business. No matter how hard we try to vet teams, check them out. We've been really hard on teams lately, especially with all the shenanigans on PulseChain. But I think you guys will appreciate that. Like, we've been a little bit of dicks with people because, we got to put the pressure on them a little bit. We want the devs to step up. We want them to do good work, but also show us we can trust them, that, they're there for the long run. Most of us here on PulseChain are not necessarily, Solana degens, though we got degens over here for sure. But a lot of us like to feel, comfortable going to bed at night, that we're not going to wake up with a red line straight down. So, but it's good. A lot of people have been stepping up. More and more devs have been doxing themselves to show the community that, hey, look, we're here, we're real, So it's been really good. So anyway, this is on the list. Crypto Damas. Hey man, really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Subscribe, smash the like button. We want to see all you guys win. I think anybody out here right now, because here's a crazy thing I noticed. Views in crypto Twitter and crypto YouTube have gone down right now, which just blows my fucking mind. This is the time you need to pay attention, because we're like, when are you going to pay attention? When stuff's at all-time high? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Like, now's the time. I've been up all day. I've been going through charts. I've been, doing research. PLS Start Me. I'll show you that website. I think this developer named Frank White made it, and he's got tons of links on there. You guys can go through those links and check out what's going on. Like, now's the time, because not when things are popping. So you got to pay attention now. So I'm always shocked when I see traffic go down when it's the time to be looking at deals. Turk, you lost 50,000 on liquid loans? What do you mean you lost 50,000 on liquid loans? Liquid loans hasn't moved, bro. Liquid loans. Where's it? What's their ticker? I don't even follow them. Crypto Damas. Yeah. I'm full-time, and YouTube's kind of like a new thing I started doing because I was already here anyway, full-time. Yeah, burnt liquidity is also something key. You look at, devs who are, let's say, buying their own supply or burning liquidity. Tropa Dev, obviously, PulsePup, SteadyPup, you know, doing some good stuff. What were you doing on liquid loans, bro? What do you mean you lost 50,000 on liquid loans? It's LL or something, right? Uh-oh. Or is it loan? Is that the token? Loan? Is this it? Liquid loans? You guys got to tell me. I don't know this stuff. Yeah, this is liquid loans. Okay, cool. Let's go check it out. I haven't looked at this in a second. Ooh, that's not good. It's moving in the opposite direction we want it to. Jesus. Yeah, you know, this is the thing. That's why crypto, you know, crypto's tough, man. I heard the guy, PulsePup, is a chill guy. He is a liquid loans. It fooked you? How'd it fook you, man? How'd it fook you, bro? You exchange. It's called a trade, you know? It's painful, but you traded your capital for it. Because something, you know, whenever I lose money in crypto or anything, I ask myself, like, why did I just give this person or this team money over some other team or money? Because you want to hack your own psychology. You want to ask yourself, why did I do it? And when I lose money, I'll sit there and I'll take responsibility and I'll go, what made me want to trade my capital for that asset? Why did I do that? Why did I make that trade? And you'll find stuff, you know, that you go, oh, that person, I bought into this story of this, or I bought this narrative, or I believed that they were going to do X, Y, and Z, but they didn't do X, Y, and Z. And you'll become a better, hunter. You'll be better at realizing what's in front of you and what is, because, you know, like I said, there's manipulation in all crypto. It's part of it. There's just too easy to play that game. So you got to accept that. But you want to be able to get where you can suss out, you know, people with the best intentions, people who are going to be around, and people who really are going to make it happen. I don't know much about this project, to be totally honest. This was before my time, so to speak. I know they were really big in the community. There seem to be a lot of people that are with them. I don't know. I just look at the chart, you know, and it's if nothing changes, this could go lower. But look, it's at, yeah, it could go lower, but it's already pretty low. It's $1.5 million market cap. Den, hold your pDAI, bro. Just hold your pDAI. Who's BitBoy? BitBoy. I've lost money to BitBoy. Yeah. And you'll become really good if you sit and you suss out your own personality, right? You'll be better at sussing out other people's personality. But first learn yourself. It's like that old saying, know thyself. Like, know what made you, you know, why did you spend your money on that fucking, at that store and not that one? Why did you spend your money on that token and not that one? What was it? What was it that made you soft that sales pitch and not the other sales pitch, right? Why did you think this person was a scammer or not that person, right? Some people think Richard Hart was a scammer, and then other people thought that, what's his name, at FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, they thought he was a great guy, okay? Why did they think that? I wonder how many people sat after it came out and actually thought it through, like, oh shit, how did I get that so fucking wrong, you know? I knew that guy was a scammer the second I laid eyes on him, you know? Same with Pulse Latino or any of these people. Well, Sam Bankman-Fried was like the little sparrow character in Game of Thrones, right? He was like the most wicked, right? He's all like dressed like crap and in a Corolla, and like, I don't buy that shit for 1 second, man. I don't buy that shit for 1 second. Shit's crazy. But yeah, so, you know, you got to take responsibility too. Like, I'm sorry. we've all lost a lot of money out here for sure, and it sucks, but it's part of the learning experience for sure. But you'll get better. You get better at sussing it and being an eye. But even if you do, you can't spare yourself from tragedy in crypto. Promise. The best you can do is risk management the best you can. Like, I don't know the future, and already this in PulseChain, I've been rugged. There's been stuff that just didn't do much, and I consider myself a decent caller. Oh, speaking of that, Deerslayer, we have an announcement to make, but we're not going to make it tonight. I think we're going to make it tomorrow because I hadn't touched base with Deerslayer on this. So there's a project on PulseChain. There's a lot of projects that have been abandoned, and we're considering picking it up. All right. But we're not going to say which one yet. There's a bunch of them, though, that people have just left. And I'm looking at them like, there's all these projects. They have websites. There's like, all the big holders just sold and walked off. I'm like, it's like an empty house. It's like, just move in. Yeah, 100% Cryptodamus, 100%. Look, the crowd eats at McDonald's. The crowd thinks BitBoy's a god. The crowd thought Sam Bankman-Fried was actually the guy he said he was. That's the crowd. The crowd gave how much money to Pulse Latina? Or like there was this other one that just recently, Ulti. That's the crowd. Those are the masses. You don't want to be in the masses. You got to think for yourself. You got to figure it out. Zero. Michi? Wow, that sounds familiar. Oh, Socrates' name, and yeah, that's right, Socrates. He said that. Know thyself. Yeah, man. Especially in crypto, you got to know what is going to trigger you. Or FOMO, man. I've bought tops. Like, it's happened, right? Especially when you're early to crypto and your emotions, you get so excited, and it is exciting, Sometimes I'm DCAing. I've done it. It happens. You got to know yourself. You got to figure out what was I thinking there? Why did I get triggered and get so excited about jumping into this or that? I made this channel to try to help as many people get as rich as fucking possible. Because the way I looked at it is, if you guys were over here digging through Atropa and PulseChain when I was in the trenches, like we were the last couple of years trying to figure out what all this stuff was and that he built, like, obviously we knew the core coins, but I was like, PulseChain is much, much more than the core tokens. I knew it from the moment I got here, and I was just digging and digging and digging. And if you were down there too in the trenches digging, you're my kind of people. You're my people, man. You're the hard worker hunters. Sitting around and waiting is, it's not good, man. It's not healthy. It's not good for your mind. And I knew there was opportunities here, but you had to be like digging and hunting, and that's what it's about. If you're a man between 20 and 50, you better be in the trenches with me, man. That's where the opportunity is. Down in the trenches, man. You got to get in there. You got to get dirty. And that's how we found pDAI and Atropa, Teddy Bear, a lot of cool stuff. So Milady's looking really good. You can see this, see this big wedge over here? This pattern's coming to an end, and we got a juicy breakout today. We got a nice retest, but it looks like a pretty strong reversal on that retest. All right, I'm not gonna lie. We could trickle down here. You could come down as low, back down even to here, possibly. You guys see where? Yeah, it's possible. But right here, you got a lot of strong support right here at a $1.7 million market cap. For you guys that are new, when there's too many zeros, I just switched to market cap. So $1.7 million market cap. We're hanging out at a good place of support. If that breaks, yeah, we could fall down this a little bit. But we're out of here, and this is ready to pop at any time. All right. If we could manage to get a nice juicy inverse head and shoulders over here. I mean, we already had one. That's how we broke up to here. But yeah, Milady's got a good narrative behind it. It's connected to pDAI. Vitalik put Milady as his as a PFT or whatever on X. So this is our pulse Milady, and I like it. What's this? Now, Ricky, most wanted. All right. I don't know if I've met this dev or talked to them, but a lot of people seem to be holding it and supportive of it. So that could be a good good to know, even though I don't know exactly who made this. Volume is really low. Volume is really low. You can see with all these crazy scattered wicks around here, which is weird to me. A little bit weird. Let me put this on log 1 second here. So, I want to see something here. Oh shit, Milady was around for a long time, wasn't it? Okay, okay. Okay, so I really like this. See how this opened? All right, this opening, and a lot of the liquidity was claimed. It tested all these areas, and then it moved up. I'm definitely a little bit not crazy about this, but it doesn't mean it's not going to do really well. All right, but it also makes me wonder if we could have a little bit more downside. Like there's a hole down here that needs to be filled. So okay, somebody explain that PulseChain, Pulse Hex. Why is it a scam? What's the story there? Because somebody else told me that too. I was like, is it a scam? Yeah. So, okay, so the market cap's very high, volume is extraordinarily low. So it's I am a little bit weary about it, but I'm keeping an eye on it because it is popular. Somebody said, "Oh yeah. I'm gonna look at some of these." Bidet is good. Petty. So Petty was this young guy, and I think it has a nice narrative. It's a low market cap. It's got some, like juicy liquidity right now. 13K, 7.5 liquidity. Excuse me. There's like no volume. Yeah, it's expected. I like the message. I like that the RSI is getting down here. It's at 37 right now. It's been all the way as low as 17. And looking at this, I think we can get a little bit lower on this one. I think, I have a purple line right there. Okay. So I think we're at least going to get to this purple line. So you get another 30% off. I would say that for sure. Do we get even lower? Do we get down here to like a $7,000 market cap? Maybe. Now, I think this guy doxed himself, the dev of this one. So that's good. He's a young guy. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this one too. Looking good. It's turning over right now. Let's see on the 4 hour. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so I think we're going to hit something in here, okay? Yeah. Bidet. Somebody asked for Bidet. Been watching Bidet. Team's making a lot of noise. I got a lot of funny memes out there. That's always good. I don't know if this one is doxed. Or do we? Do we know who made this one? It's cold. He's not shaking. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. For sure. It's the same LARPing dev. Some folks buying in, pumping, dumping for show gates to show. What are you guys talking about? C-Money, I don't know anything about Icarus. But I usually don't buy anything named after Titanic or the Titan gods or Icarus. Just by default, I just won't. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? You have the Titan submarine, you have Titan X. Wasn't there some layer 1 that crashed and burned like the Titan? And then Icarus, I mean... There's a great horror movie, right? Icarus, the ship that flies right up to the sun. I'm really into, I'm not at the level of waters above for sure, but I'm really into numerology and symbolism and those things. They really matter to me. So I look at names a lot. sometimes the name is just funny. pDAI, I guess I like the whole thing. Richard Hart doing it for his mom. That's kind of nice. This one's cool. I've been watching this one, Spoonie, because this one somebody made after Somi, and I don't know. Somi does talk about it sometime. He's got that little character, right? So that's good. That could be good. Sometimes a narrative like that can be really nice. 18K market cap, 12K liquidity. Keep an eye on this one. All right. It's got a falling wedge over here. Coming to an end. About done. Yeah. And that's good. Somi has a huge following, and he likes these funny memes, so that's good. This could be something, if he is talking about it, to keep an eye on. Let's turn it up on the 12 hour. That's good. I think we have yeah, let's watch this one. This might be about done. Maybe we'll get a little bit of divergence down here. Could almost say it broke out already. Doesn't matter. That's what it's doing. I suspect the team are in your TG shilling into you fairly early. Who? You can't come in the Telegram and chill. There's Wolf's Pub, though. A lot of people in there. But I see things on X. And I think about things that can get attention. So some of these that are connected to Richard Hart, I like them because when he comes out, he's going to come out guns blazing, right? Like whether it's on X or he starts streaming again, he's going to come out guns blazing. And everything connected to him is going to pop, right? So anything with his name, obviously Teddy Bear, or like that's a bear like him. What are we looking at? We were looking at pDAI, or this Ricky one or whatever. I'm just watching it. I don't think I have any Ricky. So Magic Carpet Ride. This is another one. I like this one a lot because this is like a saying he used to say, right? Magic Carpet Ride. So I think when he comes out guns blazing, a lot of these connected to him are going to pop. I mean, it's obvious, right? Just like Trump, every token connected to Trump had a big juicy run, right? So, but Magic Carpet Ride, I'm kind of curious who made it. I don't know much about it. I just like the vibe. I think it's funny. Got Richard Hart on the red Magic Carpet Ride, and he's got his quotes. Him talking about Magic Carpet Ride. Expecting him to mention it one day. This is a good chart. It's nice. A nice W played out, come down. This kind of looks pretty much like the bear chart and pDAI and PulseChain Bitcoin. Did I look at those yet? Spoonie, we looked at Spoonie. Funny little meme. The Spoonie man. I like the Spoonie guy. And it's cool. It was a community driven. I think somebody in the community went and did that. That's pretty cool. That's always cool, The team for all 7 tokens launched in the last month with the same dev. What 7 tokens? Oh. Teddy's group. Oh, interesting. I didn't know pDAI was connected. Yeah, nothing is rugged yet of those ones you mentioned. I mean, the people in there, the early people, they sold, or a rug pull is a different thing, man. There's liquidity in all those tokens you talked about. That's all that matters. That means it's still healthy. It's still healthy. It's got life in it, And if there's life in it, that means it can run. Wait, why am I here? We looked at this already. All right, look. I need to Get my sniffles under control, and I'll be right back in 2 minutes. We got chat going over here. Chat, talk amongst yourselves. Also, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Be a hero. Save a cat today. Go to Twitch, like and subscribe over there too. Come to the Telegram. Hope you guys like the new layout too. Oh man, crypto's so quiet right now. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? Yeah. What's this? Yo, Funkmaster, what's going on? All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, that's not it. What's this? You guys want a little more tunes? In 3 minutes. Three. Yeah, I agree. We're missing some likes. Some likes and subscribers are missing right now. Where you at? Where you at? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Pump your bags. Pump your bags. Smash like, subscribe to the channel. Pump your bags. I just did that like nose spray so I can breathe. I'm just giving it a minute to kick in because I'm tired of talking over this like stuffy nose, you know. Give me like another minute. I'll be back in. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? While I'm waiting for this medicine to do its thing. All right, check this out. I actually haven't watched this. I don't even know what it is.
Prevent people from getting scammed than the SEC does. So any of you guys from the SEC are listening, I hope you are. I want you to know in the deepest parts of your heart that I've saved a lot more people from being wrecked than you have. Because I did everything I could to prevent people from putting their money into BlockFi. Did you? I did everything I could to prevent people from putting their money into Celsius. Did you? I did everything I could to put people in charge of their own keys and get them to have self-custody. Did you do that? I called the top on the day. Did you? What have you done? So I break my balls to save people. I'm warning people about bad dApps, fake airdrops, showing people constantly every single hack that happens, right? I hand out free coins out the yin yang. I created free coins, give them to Bitcoin holders. Now I'm creating free coins, giving them to Ethereum and every single ERC20 holder. I'm the giving tree of crypto. I raised $27 million for charity. You know what the SEC did? The SEC got paid $50 million by BlockFi for suing them. And guess where the $50 million came from? It came right out of the money that would have been used to pay people now that they're bankrupt. What? Hold on a second. So now the people that are hoping to get made whole in the BlockFi bankruptcy have $50 million less to get made whole because the SEC yanked it? That sounds like the opposite of helping people. That sounds like hurting people to me. And then you hear, like I try to make the world a better place for people, and I just wish the SEC would use its power to screw up all the obviously evil, horrible things that are going on instead of attacking the good people. And you're just like, why? Why not attack all the horror? There's more than enough horror to go around, you know? And the other, there's so much other stuff that's...
Yo. That's so... it's so true, man. I would say that was one thing that made me a big believer in the Heartman was, you know, I come from just a normal crypto world, and I remember him saying, well, I mean, by the time I heard his messages, you know, it was too late. FTX, Celsius, and it all falling apart. I was just discovering Richard Hart kind of when all that stuff was falling apart. And I was like, oh, why didn't I hear? Actually, I had heard about him sooner, but so many people are like, oh, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. So, but then I just slowly started listening to him. And by the time I started listening to him, all the things he said were coming true. Everything was falling apart. FTX, Celsius, BlockFi, they were all scammers. All of them. All of them. It's not even that crypto is just filled with scammers, which there are. All the scammers do congregate here. There's just a lot of people that can't see. It's one thing to be smart. See, the brain is just a tool, man. It's just a tool. You know, your heart and your nervous system are the real pump, but you need a sharp brain. But if you don't train your brain to cut, even if you're bucking a high CPU or a good IQ, your brain ain't going to cut through to the heart of the matter. All right? And some people just can. Like, I think his game theory, his understanding of how things can play out is pretty damn good. Now, no one gets everything right. That's, you know, that's tough. I mean, that's like some Elon Musk level shit, right? Where just like, or Trump, you know, where like they can just like come up in any scenario. But in general, you know, he does an amazing job of cutting through. But a lot of these people, even as smart as they are, they just can't see how their actions are going to play out. Like, you know, the people that did, for example, what was that swap that you could swap into anything recently that became insolvent? What was it called? You put in one chain and you can come out multi-chain. The devs, I'm sure they're smart. They're very intelligent people, but they weren't able to cut through to understand how every decision they make affects everything else, right? And that's really important. I think the Heartman has that, you know. Yeah, like I wouldn't bet against Richard Hart, just like I wouldn't bet against, you know, like a Donald Trump type guy or a oh, by the way, so my buddy was learning to do a handstand, and I was going to send him this video. If you guys know how to do a handstand, let me know. Is this the right way to do it? Is this the best way to learn?
Handstands, trying to get as good as Bailey and Kai. And I've learned that you can practice with this little wheel.
Yeah, I need to get one of those wheels. How awesome is that, right?
Just be sure to have your head on the wheel. And it gives you a lot of room.
That's a great trick.
Pretty awesome. Ta-da. Hey guys,
Yeah,
so I've been
that's an
practicing
awesome
my
hack.
handstands, trying to get as good as Bailey and Kai. And I've learned that you can practice with this little wheel. I'll show you how. All right.
Is it that easy though? Because I need to get my shoulders
Be
going.
sure to have your head on the wheel.
All right, your head on the wheel. She's not even touching the wall.
And it gives you a lot of room for mistakes.
Oh yeah, you catch yourself there. Nice.
Pretty awesome. Ta-da.
Oh, she got that foot control and everything. She got the foot. You guys are so, man. Look at you. Literally got like 20 subscribers and 50 likes came in right there. You guys are too easy. All right, where were we? We're looking at Purple Bitcoin. What's going on in Purple Bitcoin? Oh, it's you again. All right, here we are. Purple Bitcoin. Oh, a little bit of red. I thought maybe we'd get a little bit of red going into this weekend. Let me pull up that Purple Bitcoin. Purple. Where you at? Where you at? Here we go. You guys remember on this others? So look at this BTC thing. My original thesis was that we passed Sunday, which is Friday. This is Friday 31st, right? And then we pass this weekend, and that's when we continue. So we'll find out. We're going to find out soon how on point this was. But so far, I mean, this is pretty epic. Claudia, I'm practicing. I'm telling you, I'm at the desk all day. I got to get my shoulders back up to speed. I'm getting weak. You know, I think doing a handstand is a great show of strength. It's really good for your body, good for control, your mental, nervous system. You know, do you notice her feet? She was controlling her feet. She had it down. I like that. You know, when girls curl up their toes like that. So maybe it's Sunday night. Maybe it's coming up. We're right there. We're right there on the edge. All right, man. I gave you enough time. What are you doing? Learn capoeira. Oh, is that Brazilian fighting thing? Yeah. That's a Brazilian laugh. What's going on? Claudia, when are you going to come on the show? I got Zoom. I got Zoom now. I'm connected to Zoom, so it's really easy. So very similar to all the other charts we looked at. It's up in the air. It's not, once again, not the prettiest looking thing, okay? But I think, you know, obviously I look at charts, okay? I am one of those, told me the charts, I'll tell you the news kind of guy. But at the same time, we are at the precipice of, what could be an epic breakout. Ethereum looks like it could pop any second. We're going to go up with Ethereum. That's your altcoin run right there. Once Ethereum starts pumping, that's it, man. It's go time. And we're right there. So I see this, and I think it could 100%, look, 100%, I'm just going to tell you right now, this applies to all the charts because most of them look like this, the main charts, right? You've got this one, you've got, what were we looking at? I closed them, but, you know, we'll see pDAI and Atropa and Teddy Bear, they're all the same, okay? So you can 100% do this. I'll show this to you really quick. You guys have seen this in crypto. Okay, and you just start moving up, okay, and you just start moving up the mountain, and you don't know when that's going to start, you know. And you've seen it before. If I go into a smaller area, you probably see it. Let me see. If you come back here to this one, you see. You just start this, and it doesn't feel like it when you're there, but you just start going, you know, up, you know, and it goes, and we could be ready for that, all right. We could be, but I'm prepared. Like I said, if they do shake us out one last time, I'm ready for it, but I'm not counting on it. I am counting on go time. That's why I had drawn the BTC chart, lift off after the end of the month. That's where I was in my mind mentally prepared that in the first week of February, we are lifting off. But if we come down, if we do break down, obviously, you're going to contend with that wick, probably for sure. Okay. Because it'll be shocking, whatever, you know, because everyone's expecting everything to go one way. So you'll probably get a smackdown if we don't pop out. Oh, where's the music? Let's come back here. Cool. Let's come back here. Claudia, when you can show your handstand. All right. I want to learn. You can do it on stream. It's after our show. Anything goes. You know that. We're not even wearing pants. So I think a handstand's fine. And I'm going to pull up some volume here. But everything because you guys are paying attention. If you ever feel like, look, you're right on the edge, you can't control yourself, you can always just take a little bit of profits. For example, let's say you're nervous that we are going to go down. One thing you can do is this. Because there's really talented people over here on PulseChain, and I know you guys are watching my channel, if you do take a little bit of profits and you're expecting, let's say, a possibility of it touching some lower targets, be confident that, let's say you're wrong and we rip, like I was showing you, we just start moving up, that you can jump back in very quickly because you're going to have a pause at these highs anyway, right? Some of these like right here and right here. So for example, no matter what, if it breaks out, it's going to contend with these. So you're going to have a moment to get back in, let's say, right? So it's not like the price is now moved up here and you've got to get back in. You can take profits right now. And a little bit, maybe you take 20% off the table because you feel that uncertainty. I know some people do. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it because nobody knows what it's going to do. Just because it did it 3 cycles before doesn't mean it's going to do it again. Now, we're counting on it to do the same thing again. We feel like it's going to. Ethereum's ready to pop. You know, Trump is buying in, da-da-da-da. But, hey, we've all lived long enough to see that sometimes there's always a surprise, you know, possible. So let's say you took 20% off the table and you were wrong and it ripped to the upside. Don't worry, we're streaming every other night. You're also gonna have the price is gonna pause at these to give you another moment, and you can jump back in. You don't lose that much, but you might give you some peace of mind. So that's for some of you that are uncertain. Maybe you put in too much. You know, you got some bills due you didn't realize. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. So you can be calm right now. You're still in a great spot because you're paying attention. You'll be able to get back in. So don't worry. And if you're buying your first bag and you don't have any to sell, then I would start DCAing. Okay. Now, you do have here on Purple Bitcoin, Doji right here, which is sending us down, and it looks like you're forming another one right here. Now I'm going to switch over to the weekly. You've got a bit of a downturn. We're going to go to the 3-day. We're going to look. Yeah, you got this. This is more of a candle I'd see, and I would expect range sideways. You got MACDs curling up to the upside. That's not so pretty, but that's played out already. Yeah, the energy's fallen out of it a little bit, but that's to be expected right now. Volume's dropping off, prices up there. You got this divergence. So this is on the weekly now. So if we all don't break out pretty soon, we are going to see a little bit, possibly you'll have a little bit coming down. I would say the lowest we might go, this would be the lowest, 470, which would be that wick all the way down. But, you know, if we got there, I'll back up the truck. I will fucking back up the truck if we get down there. You better believe it. I mean, this would be like a dream entry right now for purple Bitcoin. That would be awesome. And once again, it's certainly in the cards. It's possible, but I'm not counting on it. I'm still counting on us to turn bullish pretty soon here. And we are going to move quick once we do turn bullish. So just a heads up, if you do take profits and you're going to, like, you know, play a little bit in, a little bit out, it's okay. But know that when we do start moving, it's going to happen really quick. So you got to be ready to come back in that moment of uncertainty if you want to catch the meat of the move. But you're still in a good place. So this could be a possibility here. Let me see what this has touched. What is this doing? Purple Bitcoin. What you doing up here? I think it might be up there, like the 786 or something. What's this? Is that 618? Oh, yo, what's up? We got company. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, I put another link in there tonight because I got a new setup. Did you see that one? I'm gonna put it back in the feed and then come back on the new link, okay? I'm gonna put it in form right now. Sure you got that. All right, we're gonna do a test of the new setup here. So, yeah, I mean, you're getting a pretty clear rejection there at the, no. Yeah. You got to be ready, though. You got to be ready for us to get some crazy bullish news. It's going to be, you know, PulseChain is going to get a white swan, and that'll be, hey, the case has been dismissed. Interpol's not looking for the Heartman. The Heartman immediately starts tweeting, maybe makes a video, and he's like, hey, case has been dropped. That's a white swan for us, man. We're going to rip. We are going to rip. Oh, chat is moving. Chat is moving. What are you guys up to? A lot of peeps take on touch that and stable. Yeah, Pedro, if you're out there, I put in a new link you can use. It's much better. And I think it's easier on my internet, but we'll find out. You'll be the first guinea pig. Let's go over here to... uh-oh. Okay, internet's lagging a little bit. Hang on. Oh, what's up? Oh, it doesn't ring. Where'd he go? Yo, Pedro, where'd you go? Do it again. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, give me a sec. It's brand new. Let me see if I can do this. It doesn't ring, so I didn't even know you were there. Were you waiting there for a long time? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can put your own name in there, everything. You got it how you want it. Set to a third party. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, I think that lets you know I'm about to put you in. How do I do that?
Where do I... where do I put the name? Let me see.
Yeah, it should auto do the name. You got to put it in though.
All right. Okay, wait.
When you find it, I'll bring you back.
Edit, rename. There we go. Yeah. It's good. Boom. Done. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. What's up?
You know.
No. Where's your name?
Did you sell everything?
I sold.
Smart.
Yeah. Where's your name?
I don't know. No idea.
All right. Well, it's supposed to. Zoom's supposed to.
Doesn't matter. People won't know who I am.
Yeah, you're mysterious.
Good,
I'm the light. You're the dark.
Yes.
Apparently. All right.
Exactly.
Space.
How's everyone doing?
They're excited, man. Chat is.
Everyone is doing well tonight.
Yeah, these are all the people that are going to make it in crypto.
Yes.
They're paying attention right now. Now's the time you have to be paying attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's go look at.
If you're here today on a Friday. Oh, is it Friday?
No,
is it
Thursday.
Thursday? No, today's Thursday, sorry. Yeah, but anyways, doesn't matter. If you're here when nobody's talking about crypto and, well, there's some people talking about it, but majority doesn't care.
Breath is asking, ask Pedro about PTGC chart. We looked at the chart already, bro.
It looks awesome.
We looked at it earlier. Yeah, it looks great.
Yep.
We looked at it earlier.
Yep. Beautiful chart.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Holders cannot complain.
I just can't complain.
Up and to the right, bitch. Boom.
No, so here we go. Pretty much same chart, same thing. You got that doji up there. There it is on 3 day as well. Now it doesn't, in a bull market, it can say fuck you, see you later, bye bye. It doesn't have to, that's why you don't want to get too into TA on assets that are moving, 30, 40, 50x in a bull market. Okay. You got to be aware. You should be smart, but your more risk is to be left behind.
Bro, I've seen this chart so many times. It's just before it rips off, literally just before. We're so close. We're literally so close.
It's like purple Bitcoin. It's holding the uptrend. It's doing great. It's definitely showing some weakness. Of course, I think everything is, but it doesn't mean it can't rip your face off and pop to the upside like I was showing you guys. It can do that. But if it pulls back, I'll give you some support and resistance here. Let's see. This is the started coming down. See, it got that weakness in there, but then it popped back up. This could move pretty quick.
Is that a good sign? It looks like a good sign.
I mean, it's bullish. So hold on, but this was this bullish way up here too. And I said same thing. I was like, look, this isn't going to break unless something happens, and something happened. And I say the same thing again. If we don't get bad news, or we don't get good news, this is going to stay strong. This is everybody wants this one. This is a pretty high demand. You can see it in the chart. People be fighting for those ranges. Face cries out to be ripped off. Now, FOD, is that new one? Matt, that is a new one from Maria that she just put out today. Long-term TA is to help see where you're at in the short-term TA, but don't get the two twisted. Okay. You guys are smarter than me.
It's Tuesday.
Very unlikely. Very unlikely. But it's possible. Now, you got a juicy hole right here. A little bit of air. We like to fill those holes up. I'm very good at doing that. I'm very, very good at it. You might say it's a talent of mine.
Have you looked at it, at the ink?
No, not yet. I was waiting for you.
Okay, Brizology is here. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, Briz came? I was actually about to look. No, he's not here. Where's he at?
Is he not here? I thought he was in the chat somewhere, I think.
So if we have some breakdown, this will be it, man. This will be your last chance if we get in here. If we get in here, we could absolutely rip from here, like I showed you guys. You know, this is like you see over here. See this? See this shape over here? See this? Like that? Okay, you could 100% be about ready for that here. And I showed you guys over on the other one, right? And we just keep going up, okay? I ran out of screen. And just going up, up, up. Okay, kind of like PTGC and PulsePub did. All right, so there'll be a point when that's going to happen. Nobody knows when. But yeah, this is showing a little bit big gravestone doji there. But like I said, it doesn't have to play out. But I'm giving you guys this area down here. If it does play out, I don't know if it'll come all the way down there. You need to be smart. You need to understand if you're building a position still in pDAI, you could be front run. This is like the best. But you don't know if you're always going to get it, right? Like you're buying concert tickets, you don't know if you get the best seats. But, yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. And to the upside, well, you guys know that, right? It's going to $1. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to remind you, you know.
100%.
He works for Antonic. You can't sell ink at these levels. I'm dumping it. Briz, I'm dumping my ink. I'm dumping it. Let's go look at ink. You guys just came for pDAI. You guys are awesome. Thanks for smashing that subscribe button. Thank you for liking the video. And by the way, a lot of subscribers and likes came over to Twitch. So thanks so much. That's fucking rad, because I don't think anybody's talking about PulseChain on Twitch yet. So the fact that there's even, like, I don't know, what is there, 15 or 20 people over there already? That's awesome. Okay, so let's grow that because people are tuning in.
Congrats.
Yeah, we're breaking into new territory, virgin territory. I'm breaking it in. Okay, that's right, Claudia. It's spicy crypto steam. That's what I should put in the description. Spicy crypto. Somebody said you should put ASMR crypto. I did put ASMR in there. I don't know if it helped. So it's looking good. Looking good. We got to look at ink. Ink, baby. Ink.
Give me some ink.
All right.
Ink 1000, yes, exactly. Minimum 1000.
Well, that's it. You know, we're constantly making these higher lows. Higher lows.
It looks so good, bro. It looks amazing.
Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. You know. It just looks natural and healthy, moving with the chain. I don't have anything worried about it. I don't have concerns. I would be farming and building a bag of ink. I think we talked about it. You need at least, we said 5,000 in ink. I think 5,000 ink, you'd be very happy.
I think it was like 1,000 ink.
1,000 is, you think that's it? 1,000, you'd be good. You'd definitely be a very happy person in the future.
Yeah.
But these are good prices. $1.82 for ink. Look,
yeah, it's a good deal, man.
Look, everybody was buying it when it was at $4. It's $1.82, man. And it's constantly making higher lows. All right. This is going to fly out of here. You guys have no idea. There's only air above this because of how hard it came down. It's going to fly. It is going to cut through all these ranges like butter, guys. Like butter. We're going to cut through. Selling ink now is like selling anything now. It's going to get higher later this year. Briz.
I think it's like when it's an obvious retarded move, you know, like buying the dump token. That's exactly what you should be doing.
Buy the dump token. Yeah, that's the way I was looking at it. I was like, you know what? If the Heartman has a dump only token, that's the one I'm buying.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. It feels like something. Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck? Did you hear that?
What?
Smash the like button.
I heard nothing.
Smash the like. Who else was in the waiting room over here? Did I leave somebody hanging?
I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
I thought, is Briz in there?
There's somebody coming, yeah.
Who's that? Is that Briz?
Yeah, I see somebody coming, you're right. I think it's Briz, yeah.
Okay. Chat, just yell at me if somebody's trying to knock and get in here. This Zoom doesn't ring or nothing. Oh, there he is. Oh, who's that? I don't even know who this is. Yo, what's up, dude? Oh, what's happening? It's a duo. It's a duo. Hey, let me punch you guys in.
Ah, wait, it's it's the guy from the other day. I remember.
Yeah. Chat, we got guests.
I wasn't here, but I saw the stream. Nice one.
Yeah. Let's see, I can get this right here. Where the? No.
By the way, my ink prediction is a minimum. It is $1,000 minimum, bare minimum.
I'm with you on that, brother. Like I agree with you.
Ooh, 2 Saint Wolves. I like that, bro.
I gotta find a camera. I know there's another camera laying around here. What's going on? Okay, let me make one. I lost it. Hang on one sec. Let's put a little bit of music up while I make this. I thought I had one. What do you think of the new setup?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks good. I like the chat over there. It's a nice touch. I don't need to have my YouTube window open to read the chat. I can do it on the stream. It's a cool touch.
You like that? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, we got the chat flowing. Chat is flowing everywhere.
Why? I like these questions. Why $1,000 ring? Is there a method for that number, bro? Is there a method?
What's your method?
It's like is there a method? This is just number guessing, right? But my method is just looking at how high do I think that the market cap can go. If I multiply a certain number of things, I think $1,000 is a fair number. I think it will go much higher, right? If you ask me how high can it really go, much higher than that. Maybe I don't know. Check the testnet. There were crazy prices over there. It might tell you some truth at some point, but we'll see.
Yo, Christopher, what's happening?
Hi, Chris.
You're live, brother. You're live. Hello. He's just chilling. He's
I don't think. Can you hear you?
He should be able to hear us.
No, I cannot hear him.
Was he talking? Oh, he's on from this side, I think. Let me see something. Well, you came in fine. I didn't have to change anything. And
yeah,
when I demoed
my side, it was okay.
Earlier in the day, all the name tags were showing up too. So you guys should have name tags as well. Are you guys new to Zoom? Are you using Zoom correctly?
Me? Yeah. I've been using Zoom for a long time, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there's 2 Pedros now. Yeah. Woo. Pedro party.
All right, give me a second. Might have. I think everything's on over here. Hang on, let me reset it again. Okay.
I think it might be Chris' microphone.
Just give me a second. All right. Ink looking juicy. Yeah. This is looking really good. I do want to tell you that we are constantly on this higher low. That looks fine to me. I have this box here because it is possible if we break down out of here, we're just trending toward this direction, but it's not a big deal. It's not anything I'm worried about at all. These ranges are fine. I think we stay above this. If it comes and touches down here, you're looking at about $1.60. If this line breaks, you're probably going to come down and meet this around $1.40. Once again, I'm just going to get more.
Makes sense.
Christopher, I don't think it's anything on my end because I did the same thing to you I did for Pedro. With Zoom, though, you have a lot of selection for your mics. I did a stream with You guys remember Paul on Crypto Factor, and I couldn't set up my mic right, so it defaulted to like my laptop mic. Yeah, Zoom was confusing for me when I first got on. So you might have to like activate every mic like manually. Let's see.
Sometimes you just need to smash the like button and it works itself out.
Sometimes if you just smash the like button, Christopher, smash it. It just starts to work.
Smash the fucking like button.
Just and it'll start working. All right. So I want to see Treasury Bill. And what's going on with Hex, man?
Show me what are we looking at?
Liquid loans, bro. See if this is moving anymore.
pDAI, let it rip. Looking nice. If RH tells us to stay king for 15 years, are we selling or buying? Buying more.
Magic. Oh, Caviar. Let's look at Caviar and the hexes. So Caviar made my list. It's a reward token, and not a lot of people know about it. So you're just earning mad amounts of hex. I think you earn more hex by holding Caviar than you do staking it right now. So it's been really good to me. It's really good.
Congrats.
I like hex. So it was actually, I think, one of the first things I got over here on PulseChain after the core.
What, hex or caviar?
Caviar.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on. I haven't seen it lately. Okay. So it has these major swings, man. Crazy. Look at that. What's it gonna do?
Is Ivan on tech gatekeeping us? I don't think he is. He speaks a lot about PulseChain.
No.
Sorry, I'm responding to the chat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, I think a lot of people on the larger scale, because of the SEC lawsuit, they don't want to attract attention of the SEC themselves. Okay.
Sure.
So you have to understand the position of someone like Ivan on Tech or Crypto Banter. These are massive teams, a lot of people's jobs and income, and they probably just don't want to attract the wrong attention by talking about. But do they talk about XRP or those projects? Because Hex isn't the only one with an SEC. Do you know?
Yeah, I think Ivan doesn't really like XRP or Cardano or all that shit.
Okay, so
he mocks them a bit. So, but he likes PulseChain. He sacrificed.
I'm gonna put a fresh link out there. Okay, try a fresh link. Let's do a fresh one.
Yeah. But yeah, Crypto Run, I think he doesn't like Pulse or Rich, but he's an idiot, so who cares?
Did it go through?
Yeah, but it's okay that he makes fun of X. Have you seen the chart lately, bro?
There it is.
I mean, for most people, they see the chart of X and they assume it's like a rug or it's gone. So, yeah, it's fine. It is okay. But I think in terms of Pulse, Morales, his company adopted Pulse, right? They added all those features, some features for Pulse and exclusively. So I mean, yeah, I think he's not gatekeeping in any way, in my opinion, of course.
These are micro caps right now on PulseChain. All right. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you want to get in these when they've bled out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like weakening, and then you want to catch these huge moves. I mean, these are massive moves on something like this. I mean, if you had bought this low down here, which I wish I had, Damn, it's a 40x, bro. It's a 40x.
Easy money.
That's awesome. And you're earning hex.
Very good.
Yeah. And like, what else you want? So I have a list of these reward tokens coming out soon. I think this will do one last wick down and go. It reminds me of the XRP chart from last cycle. Kind of reminds me a little bit about that. Christopher, if you can hear me, I did throw another link in there. You can pop out, try popping back in. You can try different mics too. I mean, maybe just unplug your mic and just see if the laptop mic even works. Then you know it's not the software or whatever. But everything is on over here on my end, I think. This is kind of a little bit new to me too, but
And by the way, I could be wrong, but I actually disagree with the Brizology, because I don't think that the single side staking pools are coming.
Check.
Like for single side staking, you got X already, and I don't think that Richard is going to change that, but I could be wrong. And also, I don't think you even need it, bro. It's like...
You don't need what? Single side staking? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, sure. I don't think you need it for Ink, because what's going to drive people to Ink again is basically the yield, right? They're going to see the crazy numbers on the box when they open the farms, right? So they're going to go crazy. I think that's more than enough, right?
You DJs. They like the Fat Man token.
Exactly.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, damn. Fat Man Unite Pulse again. Ridiculous. He's going to come back jacked with a 6-pack. And then Fupa will crash. I'm done with the Fupa. What is this, a reward token? You earn Pulse?
No idea.
I want to earn Hex, Ink, and Purple Bitcoin.
I said on Twitter Fupa, but I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, well, it's bullish. It's going up. It's brand new. There's nothing really to try. It's just brand new. It's doing what it's doing. Looking good. Up and to the right. Okay. P-Hex, what's going on? Talk to me, P-Hex. How after hours are we getting right now? What time is it? Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not the prettiest looking thing I've ever seen. It really depends, man. Are we gonna get that good news for us? This is one of those rare times I actually am waiting for this announcement, right? Because we're kind of hanging on it. Are you gonna open? What's going on? Okay. Let's see what's going on. I mean, I do like this right here. Okay. I like this right here. This pattern right here. This could be very bullish, which is what you see, this indecision. And I like this right here. This right here is awesome. Okay. I'm not convinced it's going down. Like, it doesn't want to go down. It's just like, if you don't give me some good news, I'm gonna have to like let out go retest some liquidity ranges here. So that would be at about 1 cent, just above a penny, which is what I've said for weeks and weeks now, that if we don't get that good news, we're going to a penny, at least just a quick retest. And that's fine, but it wants to go up. It's ready. I'll say that it's ready to rip. Like, it's just literally, this right here could be a hammer, if the flag was coming up from it. It's not convinced yet. It wants to be like dumpy. So that's a good sign. That's really good.
It's a good sign.
Yeah,
very good sign.
That means a lot of people are watching this. People are DCAing. There's volume here. You can see it down here. Sorry. Those thing would be gone. It's just hanging on to me. All right.
What about the hex? I'm curious too, when you have a chance.
Yeah, that's it. We're waiting on decision. Nothing looks bad. You know, one thing I'll say too on PulseChain in general, nothing's broken. There's been no structure snapped. You know, everything's generally been making higher lows. Everything's been holding on. I still see bullish patterns everywhere, even though we have, you know, some, you know, dojis. Here's a doji over here, right, on the weekly. Okay. So, but still, this to me right here is good, you know.
We're just cruising, I guess, right? We're just cruising.
It wants to go up. It really does. It's ready. I think everything's ready, which tells me maybe we get one last bloop and go. Maybe, who knows? But you could see a penny. If it goes to a penny, you should dive in and scoop it up, man. Hardcore. If you get that. Hex has been a champ. Oh, once again, I like this right here. This is let's see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, you can see it in the charts, man. Like just like some bullish. Yeah, once again, nothing on the structures. It's just still higher lows. That's it. And once again, same thing, not the prettiest looking thing. But if the case is dropped, then forget your TA. Everything's ripping to the upside, okay? That's it, and we're just waiting. Let me see what this looks like on the log here. Come here. Yeah, I mean, look. It's obvious this wants to go this way, right? It's obvious. At least a little bit, right? So if we get the news, forget that. If we don't, you'll, once again, just like I said, p-hex could go to a penny. This could come and definitely do a test of 0.0018 cents. So
when do you think the good news will come? I think I predicted mid-February, right? So it's almost there.
Yeah, I mean, look, my BTC, remember my thing? So the line is here. This is the start of February, and I have my arrow starting to go up right there. But once again, we could go into a heavy BTC dominance once again. It is possible too. You got to be ready for that, where BTC absorbs all the liquidity once again. You should be ready that that's even a possibility that could happen.
But that's a good sign, you know. When that happens, usually it means that afterwards comes the the altcoin season again.
Is he gonna come back? He's having computer issues. Brenton, no, I do not. I do not. Dude, I got the best mixes in crypto.
I can't hear your music tonight, by the way.
You can't or can?
I can't.
Oh, well, you know, I got this new setup, so you guys got to let me know if the sound is too low or what's going on. Wait, you guys have not been able to hear the music the whole night?
I don't know. At least I haven't, right? I don't know.
Chat, let's do a test. Chat, can you hear the rain or the music? Because it's blasting in my ears. I got rain and music.
All right. It's not. I don't hear anything.
But a lot of things are brand new on the setup.
Yeah, the people. I think the chat can hear it. So.
Okay. Pedro.
Yeah, good.
You're old.
I am old. Yeah,
your ears are failing.
Exactly. Okay. I'm done.
You're getting rain and music? Okay, cool. What music? Okay, Ted can't hear it. Maybe you guys have shitty... Frank White's got
you're
it.
right. Wait.
Yeah. Because it's blasting. I couldn't turn up anymore. I mean, it's pumping.
No, it's because I have the sound is like the sound on my laptop.
You hear music? No rain? The rain's down pretty low.
Okay.
I don't know. I can turn the rain up a little bit, but just a touch.
Ah, wait. But, yeah. Some people say no rain. Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the rain's down really, really, really light. Busy's like it's a bit loud. Busy, how old are you? What's too loud? Some people have said that the music's too loud, but I'm like, That's it. I got it down pretty low. I can't trade without something, you know? I can't chart. Rick 305, everything working. Okay, good. Let's see. I got the balance. This new setup's awesome. I'm loving it. I'm really liking it. It's alleviating a lot of stress on the Wi-Fi and the computer so far.
Bro, I want to see E-Hex, the king. Come on, show me E-Hex.
We just looked at E-Hex, bro. What do you think we've been looking at for the last 10 minutes?
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. You're right. That's E-Hex. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's there. XUSDC, you're right.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, bro.
So we lose the support, you might get 0.0018. That's all I'm saying. And
sure.
We're holding up really strong. I mean, it's just been holding up. It's actually been holding up one of the best ones after we had the big Interpol capitulation.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a beast. Nice. Yeah, I turned the rain up just a touch, so. I wish YouTube was easier to deal with at with the, you know, when you get down at the lower volume levels. It's like really fucking hard to get it right. All right, so we looked at all this stuff. All right. Ethereum, what's it doing? What are you doing, buddy? I don't think we'll see anything until Sunday. So, look at this W. Look at this beautiful W. It's a 4 hour. Crank it back up to 12 hour. I mean, it's bullish, man. There's just bullish patterns all over the place in this thing. And once again, like I've said, Ethereum has just overly been bullish for months and months and months, just waiting. And everything about it has really been awesome. It just, they're pacing this market. They're setting it to their rhythm, whatever they want, their timing, right? Their events and their thing. So that's what you get when the institutions get here, right?
Then, yeah, by the way, the indicator on the right is called the volume profile, or the VPVR, by the way. Somebody was asking.
Somebody's asking about that?
T-Beazle was asking.
Somebody's curious about TA?
Oh, yeah, somebody's curious about
Bonjour,
TA. They want to learn.
Comment ça va? Yo, check it out. Remember I drew this it's been 2 weeks now. Look where it met. It met the rest of my, came right over and slammed right into my fucking line. We're looking good. Let's go look over here, Infinity. Oh, Blastar. That was one. You know, Blast is a good one too because B Roots talks about that a lot. So sometimes, for example,
I got some Blaster.
Okay, yeah, me too. I picked up a little bit because
nice.
I'm saying the same thing. If you have an influencer like Somi or B Roots and they like something, you know, generally
you should like that too.
Yeah, you might pick one up because they're going to talk about these often and they have big audiences, right? And especially B Roots, he really cuts into has a different audience than Somi, so they're going to appeal to different audiences. And so I picked up a little Blastar. I picked up a little bit, and I think, you know, I don't know if I've earned anything necessarily, but I'm just thinking.
I have no idea, to be honest.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I want the
appreciation.
I want that 30x, or you know.
I want the price appreciation, bro. Like the 100x minimum.
So and what's interesting now? Obviously, most of us in the community have been huge Atropa fans, right? Atropa is one of my biggest positions. Okay, it's no lie, but I've been into Atropa and pDAI since day one, right? But he recently put Atropa. I saw him tweet it on one of his posts. So he never used to do that before. It'd always be like pDAI, Teddy Bear, you know, and Blast. Now I finally saw him put Atropa on there, which was really cool. And so, yeah, I picked up some Blast. I think it's cool. It's connected to Elon Musk. Could do well. And I mentioned Spoonie earlier because that was one that somebody calling me. I got to learn how to use this new setup. Christopher, sorry you didn't make it in, brother. Try again, man. Blastar, you like it? Can you change it for me to one pulse show, please? You are in. There you are. It's like completely different. I think I can change it, dude. I don't know if I can because I'm going through Zoom. So no, I can't change it for you because it's your Zoom that does it now. Oh wait, that's not it. Where was the big one? Didn't I have a big one for you? Hang on. Here it is. There you go. We got audio?
I don't think so.
No. I can't do the names, but you guys put the comments down below, and I always add them in the description. So just put a comment, Christopher at Saint, but earlier today...
You will never know who I am, guys. You'll never find me.
Earlier today, when I did this with a friend, everything was working. Like when my friend came into the chat, their name popped up on the thing through the Zoom and everything. And I don't think I'm doing anything different than I was earlier. So you guys both we should be seeing your names. Maybe you guys didn't fill out your Zooms correctly.
I think I put my name here on the window.
You did?
Thing. I did, yeah. I just put it in.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Maybe there's a button I gotta hit. I don't know. Earlier I didn't have to hit anything. It just did it.
Filter, choose avatar. No.
Okay, there's Christopher.
Rename.
View profile. Okay, maybe pin spotlight for make host rename. Oh, I can rename you. Okay, hang on. At one PulseChain.
Good.
But still, we don't see his name in the thing, so.
Exactly. No, it's fine, bro. Doesn't matter.
Oh, didn't type it there. Hey, do I click view profile? Chat. What does that button do?
No, Blast is not a tax token anymore, right? Apparently.
Oh, is that what happened to it?
I don't know. Apparently. I heard something, actually. Yeah. That they changed it. Whatever.
View profile? You have a profile? Oh, I don't know, brother. I'll have to write eCam. I mean, it's generally working really well. I don't know why it doesn't have sound. It's weird. You got sound. Let me put them in a different thing.
Can you hear us?
Oh, there you are, brother.
I can hear you, bro.
What'd you do?
10 hours later.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Yeah. You're difficult, man.
How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm not sure about the name thing. I did change your name in the thing, but like I said earlier, it all populated automatically. And now
I can see it on my end. It looks changed.
Weird. I don't know why it's not popping up. Square cut out. Do motion.
He did it, yes.
Oh, is it this button over here or something? No.
Oh yeah, it's super delay.
It's funny when you talk, like the screen pops up. Maybe, yeah.
You got to drop your resolution. No, but there is a little bit more delay with this new setup. I had it streamlined. Now I got more delay again. Chat, how's it going out there? What are you guys up to? You guys are talking about Atropa, G-Baby. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Zymus, you nailed it. Atropa, Inc., pDAI, G-Baby, pWBTC. Look, if you get those, Atropa, Inc., pDAI, G-Baby, and pWBTC, you'll retire. Like literally, You
just need to buy one of each, and that's it. Boom. Retired for life. I'm kidding.
Let's go look at G-Baby. Twitch stream is about 5 seconds faster than YouTube. Is it? Twitch is awesome. Twitch is good, man. We need to get some DJs over there. Nyoted, how many people is anybody watching over there on Twitch? I'm so curious.
We're in the Matrix. Oh shit.
What's that? Is that Larry?
Yeah, that's Larry. Yeah, okay.
Larry.
I think we got it figured out now.
Larry, were you causing all the technical difficulties back there?
Man, that Zoom, that really caused a whole lot of things.
Oh, blame it on me? You gonna blame it on me?
No, not you. Not you. It's Zoom.
I just gave you guys so much control over coming in now.
Yeah, you did, but it didn't allow me to have the control. You gotta, Yeah, but it's all good. We're here now.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
You got to learn. Time to grow up. Try and put your big boy pants on. Or actually, you don't need pants for this stream, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't even have pants on. So.
Mart.
Larry, you gonna say hi or what?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Yeah, Larry.
Larry.
I'm recovering. That was too funny.
So, you know, G Baby's looking good. It's another Atropa token. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, fuck. I like Atropa, man. Atropa's been good to me. How about you guys, Chad? Has Atropa been good to you?
Oh, yeah.
Larry, what about you? Has Atropa been good to you?
I'm not in Atropa. I'm doing Purple Bitcoin and pDAI.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you got exposure.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a hex maxi, but I definitely believe in the pDAI narrative. So.
Okay. Smart
Yeah.
Smart man.
And I think if pDAI makes it, then all the other coins that are the copies are going to make it. He's really pushing that. He's got enough money to make that happen. It's a beautiful thing, the pDAI. If it's so simple, it takes the taxes off the table. So like Finland goes away because it's not his money. It's sitting in the pDAI wallet.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
pDAI wallet.
Yeah.
Finlandia. Where are you boys at?
Is that true about the Trump wallet?
No, man. Yes,
No,
it is true. It is true.
Some.
I'm kidding. It is. Of course
Is it true?
is. Yeah, of course it's true. Of course.
I thought it was like a
we don't
montage or something.
Yo, Nioted. Thanks for checking, man. That's rad. 6 people? I mean, that's amazing. I mean, I just turned it on, a week ago or whatever, a few days ago. And the fact that, hey, out there, you in Twitch land, you're MVPs for the night. You're holding up all of Twitch for PulseChain right now.
Wow, that means that we're twitching.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, boys.
Yep.
You are.
You are.
Wow. We twitched.
We're twitching.
Where are we at here? What is all this stuff? Jeez. Okay. I'm going to check out... what's this? Look. I'm going to play this clip for Twitch. Did you guys see the handstand video? How to do handstands?
No.
That was
teach me.
That was awesome, bro. Where'd that come from? That's not what I'm looking for.
Is she gonna
It
do
is what I'm
handstand?
looking for.
She is a hexagon, actually. And she has a big bag of pDAI.
Smart.
Yes. She's friends with Claudia, actually.
Then
why do you need to do that?
Don't have to.
this?
I don't have to.
Then why
I
are you
could die
doing
and
it?
Hex would do amazingly well.
Then why are you dressing like this?
I'm in this for glory, man. That's all I care about.
Money.
I'm not in this for more money.
For your glory?
Yes,
Your glory.
my glory. I want to be better than every other cryptocurrency founder that's ever existed, which I might currently be. I want to have the best community. I want to have the best website. I want to have the best financial products. I want to have the best chart. I want all these things.
Why are all these things important to you?
I did everything else. I retired at the age of 25, lived in a hotel for 5 years, traveled the world, played video games, blew a decade of my life.
Why is it important to you?
I want to feel loved. Don't you guys want to feel loved? Everybody wants to feel loved, right?
But
my community.
Does love depend on performance?
Yes.
Do you have to do something great to be loved?
Yep. It's disproportionately rewarding.
That's kind of sad.
Who's the fastest man in the world? Usain Bolt, right? Who's the second fastest man in the world?
I don't know if he is.
Who's the second fastest man? Nobody knows. Why? Because number one got all the love.
Great.
Yeah.
Why do you need to do that?
Don't have to.
Do this.
I don't have to.
Then why
I
are you
could die
doing
and
it?
actually do amazingly well.
Then why are you dressing like this?
I'm in this for glory, man. That's all I care about.
Money,
I'm
you're
not
in
in
for
this
money?
for more money.
For your glory?
Yes,
Your glory.
my glory. I want to be better than every other cryptocurrency founder that's ever existed, which I might currently be. I want to have the best community. I want to have the best website. I want to have the best financial products. I want to have the best chart. I want all these things.
Why are all these things important to you?
I did everything else. I retired at the age of 25, lived in a hotel for 5 years, traveled the world, played video games, blew a decade of my life.
Why is it important to you?
I want to feel loved. Don't you guys want to feel loved? Everybody wants to feel loved, right?
But
my
does
community.
Does love depend on performance?
Yes.
You have to.
He's right.
That's one thing about Richard. I like to think if you spend about 40 hours of time to watch Richard, you can see where his heart actually lies, you know, and see his intentions.
Exactly. Which is like the only thing that I really don't like about Bitcoin is the fact that I don't know the founder is cannot tell me about his intentions. Right? That's why I really like Richard, right? Because like you know who the guy is and you can clearly see his intentions. Right? So yes, like 100% agree.
Yeah.
Go Richard.
Go Richard, man. So when do you think the case is going to be dropped, gentlemen? What are we looking at here?
I mean, I'm hoping soon.
I think she's looking for the easy way out, and that is the SEC to sort of say, well, we'll take our jacks and go play somewhere else. So, and I think it's going to take a week or so for Trump to get all that lined up. So it could be now. I mean, when you look at the triangle for pDAI and some of these Atropa, and it looks like we've broken out of that triangle, so we're drifting sideways and could go up at any time.
Are you talking about pDAI?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's look at a chart.
What's up, backwards Dad? How you doing? Study FUPonomics. Yo, Peter, you still think the Heartman won't come back streaming?
Yeah, I mean, for the time being, and even when the case is dropped and everything, I'm not sure, right?
I think he will.
I hope he has learned his lesson, right?
This is a beautiful chart. This is a beautiful, beautiful chart.
Yep. Up, test.
I remember every buy order I put in here. It was a beautiful chart. Just gorgeous looking at it. Very beautiful. The FUPA. Josh T. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I think it was a very authentic clip. I think that was you were genuinely seeing his real feelings about that. Yeah, 100%. Zymus, yeah, we'll go to parity. I thought you were going to say once pDAI and pWBTC go to parity, you were going to throw us all a big party. I thought that's what you were going to say. This FUPA.
I will.
Larry, you're going to do it?
Yeah, definitely.
Which island? Where are you going to do it? Ibiza?
You name it.
Where are we going? Morocco? We going to Croatia?
Croatia is good.
Croatia's good. Pedro's already played.
Croatia's nice. Yes.
I hear it's nice there. Definitely.
Yeah, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Yo, I want to play this. I think, you know, we looked at a lot of charts. I'm going to play this. It's not heavy or anything. It's nothing serious. Where'd it go? Is that her? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Because I see these come up a lot, and it's always a similar sentiment where anybody else feel this way, and it's somebody venting like this. And let me know if you guys can relate to it, because I have something to say about it.
Does anyone else feel like ever since, I don't know, 2018, 2019, they just don't have you feel like you lost your spark for life? I don't know what that looks like for you, but for me, it's like I'm not excited. I get excited, but it doesn't feel the same as it did in like 2019. But like life isn't hitting the same anymore. I don't know. It's like that passion for life, that little magic feeling, like feeling high while you're sober, that good feeling, that nice, like, oh, this is amazing. I love it. I want to take pictures. I don't know. It just like went away and it hasn't came back.
I've seen a lot of those sentiments, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of people right now.
A lot of people are not holding pDAI in their wallet right now, and they're feeling the same sentiment right now. The world is closing in around them. They're missing out on all the juice, you know. But, you know, I just don't, you know, the world absolutely changed at that moment. There was a big change. A lot of things, we were traumatized, so to speak. I do believe that I don't feel that sentiment at all whatsoever. I am so excited about life in the future. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't have the energy to do this, right? I mean, I feel that excited about the future. And I think life is amazing. And there's going to be incredible conflicts coming. But there's so much opportunity and change that if you position yourself correctly, you're gonna be just unbelievably happy and just overflowing with abundance for everyone you care about, you know, and everybody around you. And I think in a lot of these situations, like the sentiment she's sharing, a lot of it has to do with what people are ingesting through their TikTok, through their Twitter, through their YouTube feed, or news. Maybe she's watching CNN and MSNBC or whatever, right? Or, you know, Fauci's latest updates. You know, I don't know what this person listens to on a regular basis, but it's.
She's not on Central for sure.
She's not watching this stream for sure. She doesn't have pDAI.
She doesn't have a hex staking ladder.
Yes.
Larry's gonna set her straight. Yeah, she's missing out, you know. And you know, I feel for her. I think a lot of people, like I said, I've seen a lot of this sentiment. I'm wondering, what are people doing? Now, I feel, you know, maybe parts of America was been very tumultuous, but if you can turn off the news and you can keep your head filled with all the good stuff, you know, there's really amazing stuff happening right now. Really is.
Yeah. It's not just what they're doing, it's also what they're not doing. And what they're probably not doing is having a strong self-care program to help get them through these difficult times.
That's probably her thing. She's got too much self-care. I can tell by looking at her. You know.
Oh no, I don't think she has enough. You don't think she has enough?
She
needs to get back into nature. You know, she needs to be grounding with the planet. She needs to be putting good food into her body. I mean, there's a lot of things she could be doing. I'm sure that if we got really into it, we could find where the problems are at.
You know, I'm from Los Angeles.
Do you know what? I think, like, at least in my life, the people around me, what I found out, like, you know, is that a lot of people focus too much on themselves, right? Like, for example, if you have kids, you really don't have time to focus on yourself, right?
Yeah.
You don't give a shit. You just want to carry on and make sure that everything is good for them, right? And I think that's the purpose of life, right? It's so that you don't care about yourself, literally.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And I think what she needs is the opposite of self-care. She needs to start caring about other people around her. She needs to start taking the attention off herself, which all her attention is on herself. It's selfishness is a modern plague. And she needs to start helping people. If she doesn't have kids, help people in your community, help your neighbors. Start a YouTube channel, start educating people you don't even know. You know, that's the same as planting a tree from which you'll never get to eat the fruit. You know what I mean? And that in and of itself will turn her life around, absolutely. The fastest cure to depression or any of those negative feelings is doing something good for other people, not yourself. 100%.
Yeah, I think so.
100%.
Yeah, a lot of people start getting lost to where it's almost like a disassociation from themselves where they kind of forget what they're passionate about or even hobbies, you know? And so it's really tough if you don't like an easy thing like you're saying you could do is just go help somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like you saying, Wolf, I'm pretty bullish on life just in general too. I think we're alive during a very special time.
Yeah, 100%.
And regardless of money, just through our consciousness and technology, we're gonna see things that, as we know, nobody's ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And what an amazing thing to be a part of, to get to witness. And that's what I believe why there's so many people on the planet right now, because they wanted to be a part of this too. So we're here, and it's coming soon, I think.
Good things are coming. Good things are coming. Check this guy. You guys ever seen this guy?
Risk, danger, fear, fail. Rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Why? It's because the rich think about wealth and affluence all the time. And what do the poor think about? The poor think about lack, loss, and limitation. Risk, danger, fear, failure all the time. So if you want to unlock your potential, if you want to go straight to the stars, you have to use the law of substitution to keep your mind on what you want. Use the law of concentration to dwell continually on the results you desire. Be solution-centered rather than problem-centered. Be goal-centered rather than loss-centered. And the law of subconscious activity will begin to adjust your words, your actions, your feelings, your emotions, and everything to the point where you will draw into your life the people and circumstances that will harmonize with it. Rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Why? It's because the rich think about wealth and affluence all the time. And what do the poor think about? The poor think about lack, loss, and limitation. Risk, danger, fear, failure all the time. So if you want to unlock your potential, if you want to go straight to the stars, you have to use the law of substitution to keep your mind on what you want. Use the law of concentration to dwell continually on the results you desire. Be solution-centered rather than problem-centered. Be goal-centered rather than loss-centered. And the law of subconscious activity will begin to adjust your words, your actions, your feelings, your emotions, and everything to the point where you will draw into your life the people and circumstances that will harmonize with it. Rich get richer.
Can I tell you guys a secret? You can actually bring anything into your life you want, and all it takes, and this is proven, is 3 days. That's it. 3 days. How long was Jonas in the belly? 3 days. How long was Christ dead in the cave, buried? 3 days. If you can put yourself into a place where you can get your mind to not have a conflicting thought about the reality that you envision for your life and for those around you, anything can manifest into your life. But here's the key. Here's the key. You have to feel it. You have to imagine yourself not just doing those things or seeing them. You have to imagine what it would feel like. And you have to do it for 3 days straight. You got to be in the belly of the beast for 3 days. And when you come out, I promise you, the world could be absolutely a different place. Absolutely. Profound.
Yeah, man, that's truth. It's like praying. I think most people do it don't do it correctly, right? Because at least from my experiences, when you pray, it's you gotta feel like you already got whatever you're looking for. You need the feeling of happiness, satisfaction, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you are asking for it; you already have it, right? And that's the feeling that you need. That like through my experience, that's like when good stuff happens, right? It's literally the ability to have free thought, right? You're not worried. You're not constantly, fixed on something that it doesn't really matter, right? Money comes, health comes, everything comes and goes, right? You just need to know how to deal with that. Yeah.
When you say when you feel it, I also take that as in the sense of you need to feel it intuitively. So you can lead with the mind, right? And you can lead with the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to take you two different places.
Yeah.
And so when you're intuitive, when you're hearing the intuition and having the faith to follow it, then the universe really works with you. You know, you can think something you want to go do, and so you try to do it, and it's like a big failure. But that's only the universe getting that out of your life more quickly so that it can lead you to where you really need to be at. So yeah, go into feeling, you know, it's just important to feel in both ways. You do need to feel like you're saying, like, imagine that you're already embodying it, but then you also have to like intuitively be guided to it.
Mm-hmm. I think there's at least to me there was a piece of information that actually helped me a lot, like understanding my reality, which was knowing that there's two places where you actually have, memory. Cells that hold memory, let's say. One is in the brain, obviously, right? And the other is in the heart. That's why actually when people have heart transplants, sometimes they actually have memories that don't belong to them. This is actually truth. And so when I understood that, it became much easier to understand emotions, right? They're literally they're a memory. That's it.
Yeah, that is crazy how they got the heart transplant and had. I even think they spoke other languages.
Yes, it's crazy stuff. It's absolutely crazy stuff because it's memory. It's memory related. It's literally memory related. So it's and this is peer review science, by the way. So it's true. I know it's crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's this, Alaska?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Norway. This is in Norway.
Norway.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The world's awesome. There's beautiful, beautiful things.
Those
happening
dogs
right now.
are amazing. Those dogs, they're. I think they leave them outside too. I don't think they ever go inside.
They probably, yeah. They're set for it. They are set. It's an awesome.
Deerslayer was in the beast for 9 months.
Deerslayer 9 months. 9 months. Busted out of there. Oh, did I click on that? You guys are awesome. This is an amazing stream. Yeah, it was great. You guys showed up. You guys want to help us close out with something?
Keep holding, guys. It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
What's coming?
It's very close. Very close.
Yeah, and if all else fails, just take your shoes off and go outside.
Or masturbate. It helps.
Or find someone to help you do that.
Yeah,
yes, that's even better.
Find someone to help you.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. There we go. Yes, smart.
Yeah, I like cold water. Cold water dips are awesome. It's the best. Well, gentlemen, it was great. It was an awesome evening. Chat, you guys are absolutely amazing. And everyone who went over to Twitch, you guys are awesome too. Breaking in new territory. It's great to see you guys. Once again, come to the Telegram, sign up for the list. We got everything we talk about here, and there's definitely some surprises in there you probably didn't think about. We're doing our best to vet everything as best we can, and we'll keep a list going so everyone's up to date at what we're going to talk about. So that's good, man.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Thanks,
Good night, everybody.